that horror movie?
I
Not
did,
yet.
yeah.
It
It
was
was
decent.
I
it was fun. I had fun.
I don't think I've seen
Ooh,
Smile.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
It's
not
on
bad
my
at all.
list.
Yeah.
I can
I
tell you
didn't
that much.
regret
It's fun.
watching it, so
Oh, you
Yeah,
read it?
it's funny.
no, I didn't regret watching it,
Oh,
which
okay.
says a lot. I was
Yes,
like,
I
that wasn't a
understand.
Yeah.
waste of my time.
I find what was the pleasant surprise when I went into this movie knowing nothing about it. I just remember seeing it on
Uh-huh.
Netflix. I'm like, oh, I should watch this. It looks freaky. It looks good.
Yeah.
So, but then the problem is, I went into this movie thinking it was just like this crazy, tormented woman, right? That's just smiles and she's a
Oh.
psycho,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I had no idea it was going to be what it is. I'm like, oh,
Oh
this is
damn,
even
yeah.
better. Yeah, because I'm all into that whole like one of my favorite horror movies is always going to be Evil Dead. I like the whole
Oh, I love Evil
Satan,
Dead. Mhm.
hell, right?
Yeah.
So I like the whole devil things, and I find Evil Dead captures like types of devils that are just sick and deranged.
Yeah,
I
just
love it.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I like the whole thing. So having something, any horror movie that touches into those elements, I like because it's something I can feed off. It's not because I like Satanism. I'm not a
Right.
onene
Yeah.
dude, but it's just I can use that stuff for inspiration
Yeah.
for my games, right? So that's why.
Oh.
So hence the reason I watched Smile because I'm like I'm
Oh,
gonna need to be in the mindset to really
make
uh
everything
na-
horrific?
Yeah.
describe some pretty gruesome shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, because I mean, you guys will probably be able to come to your own conclusion at the end of this whole campaign. But me personally, having read the whole module and tweaked most of the elements so far of the module, I find Bone Grinder is the harshest, like the most deranged, some of the
Yeah.
hardest material in this campaign setting.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty fucked
yeah,
up.
it's fucked up. Yes,
It's
it is
very
fucked up.
fucked up.
So to keep in the spirit of all the fucked upism, I decided to watch a good horror movie because it has to be up to par, right? So
Yeah.
I don't want it to be sunshine and rainbows at the end of this. So yeah,
Has it
have to.
ever been?
Well, I mean, I guess it could be tamer. Like it's funny because I have Midorus, the guy that sometimes play with us.
Oh
We play
yeah.
D&D together. Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
running his own. He ran his own Curse of Strahd campaign. He's almost at the end of his campaign for Curse of Strahd,
Oh
and
damn. Okay.
they haven't even gone to Bone Grinder.
Oh my
And I'm like
god. Wow.
that's a missed opportunity. That's a truly missed
Right.
opportunity. Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm happy you guys went. So I'm really happy you guys have this deep, strong relationship with the hags. It's awesome. So
Deep,
yeah.
strong relationship.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can say that.
That's
Well, you
an
can say yeah,
understatement.
narrow.
Right?
Seriously, when you guys are sharing dreams, that's pretty intimate. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm, mhm. When you're dreaming about the hags, Dana, when your character's dreaming about the hags, yeah, you're at a stage in your relationship where it's very
Right?
intense. Yeah, special. It's very special. Okay, now, so with that being said, if everybody's ready, thank you for starting a little later tonight. I just wasn't fully ready, so I just had a
Yeah.
few things to do. Okay, so but now I am. Let's see here. Okay, so I'll start with the recap. Oh my, I had to reset roll 20, so my notes are not out. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we are chapter 14. We are at session 87. The year is 752 of the Barovian calendar, 18th day of the 10th moon. Um, it's around 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. You guys are just outside of Bone Grinder, right next to Bone Grinder. You're currently at the megaliths of the old gods, deities of Barovia. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, quick recap from yesterday's, well, from the game of 2 weeks ago. The party confronted a horde of scarecrows at the ancient megaliths of the old gods. The scarecrows' ghastly, empty stares locked onto the adventurers as they attempted to surround and overwhelm them. The battle was fierce and relentless. with the Scarecrow's numbers continuing to swell. Sparrow took to the skies, her aerial superiority and confusing fighting style, allowing her to dispatch the Scarecrows individually with precision strikes. Sakra, in a furious rage, attacked relentlessly, her great sword cleaving through the Scarecrows, leaving them in tatters. Her powerful blows either hit true, decimating the constructs, or missed and leaving the surrounding environment scorned. Ostor turned the tide of the fight by casting darkness, creating an impenetrable veil that prevented the Scarecrows from swarming the party. Ezio unleashed his arsenal of spells, casting burning hands to engulf the constructs in flames, and rhymes binding ice to freeze them in place, shattering them with the chill of winter. Talia summoned her trusty Shadowblade, weaving through the chaos to decimate the Scarecrows, distracted by her allies or her trusty owl. Amidst the battle, Bella, Morganto's remaining daughter, attempted to take advantage of the party's engagement with the Scarecrows. She fired several magic missiles at them, but a devastating psychic lance from Ostor forced her to retreat. Before fleeing, Bella warned the party that they had several children hostage and threatened their lives should the party continue their assault on Bone Grinder. With the Scarecrows now decimated, the party took a much-needed short rest to heal their wounds and catch their breath. They cleared the megaliths of the littering bones polluting the area, ensuring the sacred site was cleansed. As they readied their next move, Talia took a few moments to read a letter her trusted owl Vanrict brought from Valaki. The letter held news from Irina Koliana. As the mist drew thicker and an unpleasant chill settled across the clearing, the party stood at the crossroads of their next decision, their resolve unwavering in the face of the challenges ahead.
Oh, rich.
Who's ready to kill some hags?
Yeehaw.
Let's do
Let's
this.
do it.
Oh, the bones are cleaned up. What happens? Does something happen?
If anything.
I hope something happens. In our favor, that is.
Wahoo!
Wow.
Wow!
Yoshi!
Did we lose Paul?
I don't know.
You.
I never know if he's
Put out
just
his hand.
silent, he's doing something,
right?
or we just lost him.
I think we lost
Paul, can you hear us?
Blink once for yes.
him.
Say something in French.
Omelette du fromage.
Fromage.
I saw him mute and unmute. We can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there he goes.
Maybe his internet went out.
And he's back.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
There you
Yes.
are.
That was so weird. Okay, yeah. I don't know what happened.
Did you
Alright, you just finished your recap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were
The
like,
recap was-
okay, he's taking a pause, and then I was like, oh wait, no,
It's like I thought he was
Dramatic
It was
pause.
like the
dramatic
perfect timing.
pause.
right? He's not
And then I asked the
interrupting our
question.
Mario noises.
But you guys heard the whole recap? Tell me,
Yes.
please.
Yes.
I didn't.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you
we
literally
we
just
didn't.
finished it.
Oh.
And then we
We
didn't
did.
hear from you again.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so I was basically asking if you guys had any questions about the last session.
Yes, I
Sure, I
did.
did.
Oh, you did have questions. Okay, what's the question? About if anything happened with the bones?
Yes, correct.
So yes, I was screaming in the mic, trying to say no, nothing happened, nothing happens, but obviously you didn't hear me. So I was like, go, what do you don't understand, Dana? I'm telling you. You keep talking. I'm like, why are you talking?
God damn it!
forward?
Nothing happens.
So,
yeah, I don't understand.
yeah,
What the fuck is going on?
yeah, nothing can. There's nothing you can perceive that has really come of, cleaning or removing all the bones that were littered in the area. Okay. Llama, I'm gonna send you on Discord. Actually, I'll put it here. I'll send you an act. There'll be a proper handout soon, but for now, this will suffice, I suppose. Here's the letter that you receive.
Okay.
You can keep. You can. This is so basically Van Rick was holding on to this during the fight, and now that you have a moment well, during the hour that you guys rested up, you had time at any point to read this. And if it's up to you to read this out loud, read it, keep it to yourself, share it with the party, whatever you want to do.
This is
All
staying
right.
with me for now.
Okay. So let me know if you want to read it out loud. If not, I'll continue.
It's just
Yeah.
you up.
Do you read it now or wait until the party's not there? And if you do read it now, do you do it discreetly? How do you deal with the letter?
I'm just reading it. I'm not like trying to hide it. I'm not reading it out loud.
Okay, but everybody notices Talia reading a letter that obviously he retrieved from his pet owl, Venric. Everybody also knows that earlier he had sent Venric with a letter towards Valaki, so yeah. You guys can do whatever you want with that information. And then I guess, yeah, you guys are all rested up. Let me know what you do next.
We're still at the forest area, where we fought the scarecrows. That's where we ended last session.
Yes. So
Okay.
basically right now, yeah, so right now, you guys are standing amidst the ancient megaliths, right? So
hmm
these are weathered stone etched with forgotten symbols and heraldry of the old gods of Barovia. And there's this chilling wind that sweeps through the air, carrying with it a faint rhythmic creaking sound. And turning your eyes to the east, you see the silhouette of Bone Grinder perched ominously atop a hill. And decrepit woodmill's blades, long since rendered useless by time, cast an eerie shadow in the fading light of the afternoon. But you can definitely notice that they are actually working. So somebody is manually inside operating the windmill. And you can hear it on the audio as well, right? That creaking sound is the sound of the blades of the windmill turning. So what is it that you do?
Mm. Oh, we all rested already.
Yeah.
Are
Cool.
we? Do we just bum rush them in darkness?
Right. They know we're coming. We're not.
Then
Right.
let's go right now.
Who the hell is this southern woman that just popped up in our camp? Pauline, is that you? Well, by golly, I reckon we should just walk on up to there and pull out our 6-shooters.
Pigeon Dean.
You can blame school for that.
Cool.
I reckon we going up in that windmill. We kick some old hags. What do you say, Paul?
Let's do it now.
Yeehaw!
All right now.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Guess I have to
I reckon
change
we
my.
should
I
do
have to
that.
have my narrative description. Make it more. I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
Make it.
What if we just convinced the viewers that we got hit with a spell, or we all talk with a southern
We went
accent?
all southern.
I just
By
need to
God,
ask
it's
School.
Strahd.
I just need to ask School though. Is he gonna do this every session?
I don't know. I only have 10,000 points left. So
How much
I
is
ain't
it every
gotta
time?
reach back too far to get into my
it's 5,000.
accent.
Yeah, it's quite
So we have two more.
expensive.
We got two more. We got two more freaking accents. Oh my god.
That's
Okay.
quite the possibility there.
Could we at least have her like have a Romanian accent next game? It'd be much more fitting for the setting we're in. Maybe
Yeah, we
I
can do
mean
that.
anyway. Yeah, something next to anything close to Russian would also work. I
Oh, there is a
suppose.
Russian one.
Oh fuck. Okay. Ooh, spend 5,000 right now.
I think I'll save that one for when we start fighting Strahd.
That'd be funny. Is there a German one?
A Yerman one?
Is there a German one? I want to
A
hear spells like
French, British,
99999.
country,
I'm
Filipino.
just saying that I do try all the things that they throw at me, even the combination
Yeah.
ones.
I mean, your southern ain't too bad.
Well, we keep
Oh,
a 5,000
thank
for
you.
Japanese, just so that she gets, ready when she gets to move. She gets a little bit of practice. Yeah.
Mhm.
Imagine one session you could only speak in Japanese for one session.
Oh my god, that would be the most
that is
quiet
quite different,
session.
difficult.
Mhm.
Just
It's okay.
saying.
It's okay. You can use chat. You can just use Chat GPT, and you'll be fine. You'll have it translate for you, and just read off the text. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh,
In fact, what would be fucking
dear
hilarious is if we
Lord.
all had our different language. We each have our language. I would speak a language, and then
Oh God.
Or
that'd be
reading Japanese phonetically in a southern accent. Like, Konnichiwa, Kimasabi.
Arigato.
I'm trying to
Arigato,
think what
yeah.
combination they've made me
Arigato.
done already, but I can't remember. I know one of
Oh,
them
yeah.
has to be like a Valley Girl accent with something else, and
Oni-san, I reckon.
I reckon, yeah.
That's good. That's good. Oh shit! I gotta stop laughing. I'm gonna wake my daughter up. Okay.
So sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. Okay, a little bit of serious, people. Let's get back to the game. Okay.
Kawaii.
Hawaii? Yeah. Okay. So, what do you guys do?
Let's head on out, y'all.
Where are you guys holding? Okay.
Yeah, let's just
To the
roll up to
windmill.
this place. Like, what up?
Roll up. Roll up the windmill. Okay.
Let's get this over with quick.
They see me rolling. They grinding. Cooking all them children into pies.
Okay, so can I have a formation order, please?
Soccer school.
We're
Pharaoh,
still on
fighting.
I'm
we're
gonna
still on
be
the landing page.
flying above the second person that's in line.
We gotta go ahead and get in that flying V formation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still showing the main landing page, not the map.
It's okay. I don't. Okay. Yeah, I guess we could put it on the map.
Oh, okay.
I guess we could. I mean, this map is not really useful because you guys are leaving it now. But
Yeah, I'll just
Oop,
be in
close
front.
that.
That's fine.
yeah, I'll move you guys to the other map. Let's do that. And I always have issues with this finding the map though. Since they updated Roll20, it's really hard. Can I make this bigger? It would really help. I can't, eh? Ugh. You know when you have these super huge icons and you're trying to scroll down, but the window's so small,
Oh,
so you can't see
yeah.
the next line? That's how it is now.
Ugh,
I have so many
that's
maps,
annoying.
So I'm trying to find my map, but it's a pain in the ass. Slowly trying to scroll down, but not too quickly. Otherwise, I get lost. And I can't find my bearings anymore. I'd like to see the whole page of my maps. That'd be great. What's this? No. Old mill? No, that's not it. Bone grinder? Okay, so what I'll do is because I found bone grinder. So
Just
I
grand
think I'm gonna
bones.
grind bones.
Dim bones, dim bones.
Oh, look at that. We still have them children.
I'm gonna delete this. Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
should have gone.
everything is black.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Everything should have gone dark. That's all. That's normal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put you guys back on the map here. So I have to reset your characters. So I'm gonna put Sakura. Sakura here. Feel free to put your characters where you see fit. I'm just going down the list here. Here we go. All right, as long as you guys are snapping onto squares, we are golden. You guys are snapping onto squares. Perfect. All right. So, sorry. Oh, fuck! I forgot to create your owl. I keep forgetting about this goddamn owl. There's a part of my brain that just does not want to come to the realization that there are more fucking pets, and so it's like if I ignore them, they will disappear. Like Talia will forget about her owl. If I just don't mention the owl, I don't, uh, I don't recognize that the owl is there. I don't mention the owl, forget the owl, out of sight, out of mind type of thing. I don't know. Okay, so let's put. So I'm sorry. I should have. I remember I did put this on the list and I did not do it. I was supposed to create a token for your owl. Did you create a? No, you didn't. You didn't create a sheet. I was supposed to do that, right? Create a sheet for your owl.
I do not have a sheet. I just have the stats pulled up from 5e tools.
Bad DM. Bad DM. Okay, so I promise I will do this for next game. I swear to God. This will be done. Um, I mean, I've just sworn in, not in front of all my players, but also the viewers, so it will happen. I swear. I will get your owl done for next game.
Hear that, viewers? Hold them accountable.
Yeah, hold them accountable. Yeah. So for now, what we're gonna do though, we're still gonna use the Raven. I think the Raven had the same hit points, which is one. Yeah. Okay. So I'll put your Raven. I'll put the Raven here. So this will be Van Rick for now. And just you can always roll. I guess using 5e tools. You're not really gonna attack with it. You're just gonna do aid another most of the time, I suspect. So it's not like a roll is required. So if for whatever reason you have to roll saving throws for the owl, roll them. You can roll them on 5e tools. Even if I don't see a result, I believe you. I will trust you with the results. It's just an owl at the end of the day. I don't really. It's not a huge issue. You know how to roll on 5e tools? You can actually click.
I have never rolled on 5e tools.
No, so if you click on
No.
okay, you should be able to if you have the sheet of the creature open.
Oh, I
I know
didn't
you
know there
can
was a
click
built-in
on.
dice roller.
There is a built-in dice roller, yeah. So
Okay.
if not, you can always just do like in Roll20, you can just like do the proper /R 1d20 plus whatever. It's up to you. But like if I click owl here, and I have a
Yeah, I
look
can
at
see the dice roller here. Okay.
works. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, like you can even have a roll with the stat if you want. Like if you want to do a skill check, like a dexterity check, for example, you can click on the number and below the appropriate ability score, and it will roll for you. So it's pretty good. I mean, I know people who actually implement roll 5e tools into scripts to play when if like they incorporate this into their character sheet. So it's pretty good. In some respects, it's better than 5e than Roll20's character sheet. Although that's not saying much. Okay, anyway, I digress. So yeah, you guys, this is your formation? Okay. So Ezio is not on the main road, he's like outside. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
I thought we was getting that flying V.
He was trying to, okay, I see. He was trying to go for the V-shape formation. Okay. I just want to go to my GM layer real quick. Yeah, these are GM layers. I will have to get. Right. Here we go. How much HP does this thing have? Okay. This used to be a big amount. Now it's, I don't know, not so much. Get this away. Why is there
wait,
10
how much
HP?
does what thing have?
Just gonna remove some of this shit. All right, there we go. No, it's not bloody. What are you talking about? No. Now, whose is
Fear.
this? Is this? Whose icon is this?
Fear.
Control Z. Shift Z. Oh, one sec.
Hello there, hag.
Look at how pretty she is. So pretty.
She's got those family jewels around her neck.
Okay. I think this is Bella. Is this Bella? I keep forgetting what Bella looks like. One sec here. Player handouts. Bella looks like what?
I had a different photo for them.
Yeah, it's Bella. There we go. There we go. Okay, no, it's Bella. Okay. Yeah, because I don't. Yeah, Ophalia's dead, so God rest her soul. Okay.
No.
It's like no. All right.
Burn
Bless
in
your
hell,
heart.
witch.
All right, we're good. So, okay, what is so you guys approach Bone Grinder. So, just gonna see. So, as you approach Bone Grinder, the grinding noise of the windmill grows louder, and a sinister reminder of the horrors that lie within. Uh, I mean, the only person who hasn't witnessed what's inside this place is Ezio, I believe.
Oh, you poor soul. Welcome to
You're in for
hell.
you're in for a shock. Okay. The air is thick with an unnatural silence, broken only by the mechanical shrieks. What's the audio? Who's talking in the back? I hear people talking in the background. Who's that?
Yeah, I do too. I don't.
Sorry, my kids are screaming.
Oh.
That's your kids? Oh, okay. Natural silence, broken only by the mechanical shrieks emanating from within the old structure. Each step closer to Bone Grinder brings a heightened sense of dread. The knowledge of the atrocities committed inside weighing heavily on the hearts of those that remember. So upon reaching the windmill, well, do you guys continue forward? Do you guys continue approaching the windmill, or are you guys staying there and plotting?
I mean,
What?
I do want to check out the tippy top of that windmill, but but I want to approach it cautiously.
Cautiously. Okay. So move wherever you guys want on the map. Actually, I should change the audio here.
I need to be
Yeah, I
flying.
should change. There, I'll change the audio. The windmill should be much louder. So this should be appropriate.
I can have Venric go inspect many windows, see if anybody's home.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay.
very smart.
You heard Lady Venric. Go.
So, should we just bum rush, and when we see them, I'll cast darkness, and we can just.
Yeah. I
just
like
walk.
that idea, but I mean the casting darkness is what I
Sounds
like,
really
but I don't know about bum rushing. I don't think they're inside. I think they're still in the
Okay,
other side.
okay. Well, here's why I'm saying that. What if we go in, and we just fumble our way, and we're like, we found somebody, and then we start attacking them, and it's a kid.
Why don't we go ahead and get Sparrow to draw out the HAGS because she's got some beef with them, some quarrels she's got to settle. So, and then we surprise attack.
I don't think they're surprised anymore. But
Well, you guys
I
did
can
face
try.
Bella. You guys did fight Bella last session, right? So
Yes.
Bella retreated. I'm not sure where she retreated to, but FYI, she did retreat, so it's possible she would have informed Morgantha of your presence.
How many windows are in the windmill?
Oh, that's a very.
I mean, I
Well,
remember being up
escape
top.
routes essentially, because we did go through a window before our first time
Right.
here.
And I did rescue a kid and put him on the roof while we were fighting everybody down
How
there.
many windows are
I left
there?
the kid up in the roof.
You reckon?
Rough. I reckon a roof. Right. It's rough, right? Not roof.
The
Rough.
Rough.
So rough.
The roof.
I reckon that's what I remember.
Let that kid right up here on that roof.
I actually say there's a map of the windmill that shows me how many. Yeah, area 4, area 3, area 2
Should we
is the
should we
one.
just go ahead and knock on the door and say trick or treat?
You can try.
So
I'll
there's-
just stay right
there
here.
are 4 windows on the second floor, right? Because there's actually 4 floors to this place. Actually, I could show you a map of how it. Here, not visible to players. Show to everyone. Can you guys see it now?
Ooh, yes.
Okay.
We sure can.
So I'm not sure if you guys can zoom on that picture. I can, but I'm not sure if you guys can actually click and zoom on it because you can
Yeah.
bring it closer. I can bring it closer.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So as you can see, there's 4 levels. There's area 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Area 1
Oh,
is where the kitchen is. Area 2 is where you guys remember they are holding the children hostage there.
right.
And it's also
We
where
did
they
use this
operate.
map.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. And this is where area 2 is where they operate the windmill. It's where they have like this is where they operate the wooden shaft that basically drives through the center of the windmill that turns. When that shaft turns, right, it operates the blades of the windmill. And in area 3, I don't remember if you guys went to area 3. I think you did, or did you?
I definitely did.
I think we went
You
to
did?
all those areas. Right?
Yes,
You did?
because I think
area-
that's where
okay.
somebody kissed somebody or somebody.
No,
or something.
that all happened. Most of the drama, especially the Inky Pinky with Ostor, all happened in area 2.
Oh,
For
okay.
everyone to see in its glory. All right, so it was all in area 2.
Right,
Yeah.
and then
So
I
for
went up
those-
to
for
get
those
the
tuning
kids.
in who don't remember this, months ago, Ostor's character actually made out with a hag, although he was kind of coerced and forced. So
She was quite forceful.
she was very
Ostor.
forceful. Yeah. So I'm not sure if it constituted as rape, but it wasn't
I
too
think
far off.
Oscar also thought she was super hot, so at least
she
until he found out she was
was.
It
Well,
hot.
might have
sounds
been
consensual.
consensual then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys didn't know what you guys had some, I think, had some
Some idea,
suspicions
but we
about
we didn't know
Morgantha.
what they
Yeah.
really were.
Well, I remember you guys weren't too sure about the daughters. You weren't too sure if the daughters were just, humans being held
Yeah.
against their will, or if they were actually like Morgantha.
Right.
Turned out they were like Morgantha, right? But yeah. So, yeah. But anyways, Ophalia's dead, so Ostor doesn't have to worry about being raped again. And although I'm sure he would have enjoyed sticking up to her, that's probably a poor choice of words. But anyways,
Y'all remember a movie called
Phrasing.
Scary Movie
but anyways,
Yeah.
by the Wayans
yeah, of
brothers?
course.
I vaguely remember that there was a ghost there, and he put a bag over her head. In that
I don't
scene.
remember that movie in
Yeah.
that detail. Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
Ostar would
that was-
do that too.
That was a scary movie too.
Was that too? Yeah, sure. I don't know.
Shit, I don't remember Scary Movie 2. I remember the first one. I don't remember the second one though.
Scary Movie 2 had the tiny hand.
Oh.
Oh.
Everyone
Scary
remembers the tiny hand.
And Scary Movie 3 is the one with the aliens.
I can
These.
tell you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Right. Anyways,
Sorry,
so
I
so
digress.
it's okay. Um, e- Area 3 was where the hags slept. There were beds. There was makeshift beds there and all that stuff. And Area 4 was pretty empty. Yeah, Area 4, it was basically the top. There was nothing there but cobwebs, and yeah, it's where the exterior shaft. So basically that shaft of wood that connects to the actual blades outside of the windmill was located. That's it. So those are the 4 levels. Okay. Um, the kitchen's on the first floor, and like I said, the prisoners and where the actual windmill is operated is on the second. So those are the 2 more important floors, if you will, 1 and 2. So that's that. So then my question is, okay, so are you guys still? Is the owl still going to scour, or what's happening with the party? Where exactly are you going? You moving closer to the windmill, everyone, and then you're sending the owl? Is Sparrow flying around? What's happening?
I am definitely flying.
I would like to send Venric to just look inside the windows, see what's in there
Okay. Okay, so you send
discreetly.
Venric to, yes, you send Venric to observe the windows. And Sparrow, what do? You fly, I know, you always fly, but whereabouts are you going
I'm
specifically?
sticking close to the party. Like,
Okay,
you know what? I'm gonna take
okay.
out my Yikua, just
Hmm.
just in case, you know. Know what I mean?
Oh Lord, that was funny. Okay. I don't think anybody else in the world has said Ecula with a Texan accent.
Ba EQ.
My Yikua.
Yeah, the world's first, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the world's first. Yeah. All right. So, and you're 15 feet off the ground. Okay, gotcha. What does everybody else do?
I'm gonna just
You guys
wait for
stay.
some information. Otherwise, I'm gonna go knock on the door and ask them about their windmills extended car warranties. You know.
I'm just gonna.
So
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna.
wait for the owl to come back, and
So yeah,
I'm
Venric
gonna
is gonna fly
ready.
over there and scout it out,
Okay.
and
I want to
then
ready an
I'm going
attack in
to.
case.
Okay. So the front door is here. So if whoever wants to get to the front
Wait,
door can
where?
move the character there.
Oh
Right
yeah, I
here.
want to already dodge.
Is
Oh,
there
up there. Okay.
is there smoke
You ready,
coming from the
dodge?
Oh, I
chimney?
thought I was. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought I was in the front, but I was in the back.
There,
Sorry.
there is smoke coming from the chimney here. Yes, there is definitely
Okay,
smoke coming
okay.
from the chimney.
Oh boy.
What
You're
if we
back.
plugged? What if we plugged the chimney and we smoked them out?
But they have windows. Windows.
I think there are other windows that they could just open.
They can't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure them windows are already open. Like they don't
Well-
have shutters.
Flags ain't very smart, right?
It would at least smoke up the first floor. I mean,
What are you gonna plug it with? And who's gonna do it?
There
I
are
guess I'll
boulders
do
on the
it.
floor.
can I figure out what's the based on the chimney model? I mean, what's the diameter we're looking at?
Based on the
How
chimney
tall
model.
is this?
Right. Okay, well, if you want to go to that extent, you're gonna have to get closer to the chimney, like adjacent to it.
And how are we going to plug it up?
I start fishing through my inventory.
I just wanted to send
Bags
this
of
owl to do some
sand,
recon.
parchment, half water skins, bedroll. I have perfume vials. What was I gonna do with that?
So, could you guys move your characters where you want to go, just so I have an idea of where you guys are? Because right now everybody's bunched together, which is fine. If you guys that's where you guys want to stay, it's all up to you guys.
I'm
my
sticking
God.
close here
What
because
if-
I want
Yeah.
to. I want to send Venric to go scout, and I'm gonna look through his eyes while he's doing that.
Yeah, I want to
Oh,
wait
cool.
on the owl before I do it.
You know, I'm gonna fly
But I do
right
want to
on
ready an
top of.
action. Like, if anything, like, I want to be looking around, so if anything, like, tries to bum rush us, I want to be ready to fucking stab it in the face.
I
And I'm
want
gonna be
to.
right by Sakura because I'm vulnerable while looking through my bird's eyes.
Actually, I want to fly on top of
Get behind me,
Sakura,
squishy.
but just in case, and she can, catch me if I fall. But I'm definitely gonna ready to dodge.
Perch on her shoulder.
Climbing like a tree.
With one foot or talent.
What if we dropped oil down the chimney?
What's that gonna do?
I don't know. Start fire?
I don't think its flashpoint is flashy enough. It's not like fuel. It's gotta be gas, you know?
Mm,
It gotta be propane.
Propane, gas.
well, maybe we'll just wait till the owl reports back.
Oh wow, yeah, maybe we should do that instead of just throwing perfume or whatever down the chimney. Oh, does this do anything for you? Well, now it just smells good.
At least we are not, like, just outright attacking whatever's inside.
Okay, so I'll describe what the owl sees. All right. So, Tyler, you send Vanric soaring silently towards the eerie windmill. Why don't you have the owl roll a dexterity stealth check for me, please?
Does this take? Do these rolls take his proficiency? Because he has +3. I'll just click this.
Yeah, just
Okay,
click
it
the
does.
+3. Yeah, it does,
16
yeah.
for stealth.
Wow, look at this owl go. Okay.
Oh,
All right. So, Vanric, as quietly as possible, takes to the sky and soars towards the windmill. Its wings cutting through the chill night air, afternoon air with ghostly grace. Um, as the owl approaches, the uh, the mist thickens around Bone Grinder, and circling the windmill, its keen eyes fix upon the four windows on the second floor. Each one is caked with a thick layer of grime and dust, obscuring any clear view of the interior. The owl glides closer, attempting to peer inside, its feathers brushing against the caked windows panes. Through the owl's vision, Talia, you can just make out a faint silhouette moving within the structure. Shadows flicker and shift behind the murky glass, their movements slow and deliberate, suggesting a presence both unsettling and malevolent. The indistinct forms dance and undulate like ghosts draped in a twisted waltz. And as the owl continues its silent surveillance, a chill runs down your spine, Talia. The combination of the sweet pie aroma wafting from the windmill and the ominous and shouty figures behind the dusty windows create a sense of both domestic tranquility and lurking terror. The owl's flight around the windmill reveals no immediate threat outside, but the movement inside hint at a potential danger that awaits within. And with a shiver, you the owl you get a sense that the owl desperately wants to return.
You said it was one on the second floor? One person on the second floor?
You see movement on the second floor that seems to indicate one person is moving. Yes, no more. But doesn't mean it's what the owl saw at that moment. Doesn't mean I'm not saying there's one person in the floor. The owl can
Okay.
discern that, but you saw movement. Something moving on the second floor.
I telepathically say to him, "Be brave, Venric. Check the third floor too."
Oh,
I
poor
was
little
like, "Fuck this! I'm
scaredy
checking out, man."
owl.
Okay.
It's just a little owl.
Okay. So you order it to move to the third floor, if I understand correctly.
Yes, so I'm gonna look through that third floor window too.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna say that. I'm turning the description on the third floor real quick. Okay. So Venric glides upwards with a graceful sweep of its wings, moving towards the third floor of the windmill. The structure creaks and groans in the afternoon wind, a whisper of old wood and stone that seems to echo the owl's silent flight. Reaching the third floor, the owl peers through the windows, finding them similarly caked with thick layers of grime and dust, making it nearly impossible to see inside. Obviously, nobody has tended to these windows in decades. The glass is clouded and opaque, like a veil of neglect that has settled over the years. The owl hovers close, as close as it can, in fact, its sharp eyes straining to pierce through the murkiness. And Talia's vision through the owl reveals no sign of movement or life within. The room appears to be still and deserted, the silence heavy and oppressive. The sense of eerie tranquility here contrasts sharply with the shouty activity observed on the second floor, adding another layer of unease to the scene. Your owl's keen senses detect no sounds or disturbances, just the haunting silence of an abandoned space, cloaked in dust and darkness, or perhaps something ominous lying in wait. Satisfied, but with a growing sense of fear and dread, your owl finishes its reconnaissance, and you sense again this desire for it to return to your
You can
shoulder.
return. You can return now, Venric. Come back to me, buddy.
How much do you need to know? There's nothing on this fucking floor. Please let me return before something lunges from the shadows. Uh, okay, so Van Rick returns to your side. He seems relieved. You can sense the relief. All right.
And I'll tell the party that I can see some movement on the second floor. The windows are too caked with grime to really see much. Couldn't see movement on the third floor. Second floor, something's moving in there.
So you're
Most
telling me
likely
that
a
they're
hag.
making more pies?
Probably. I mean, can't you
Dear
smell
Lord. I
There's
don't
a
think
sweet
I can handle
smell,
this. Can I smell the
there's
pies?
a sweet smell. There's
Oh
a
dear.
sweet smell in the air, and you, Sparrow, can definitely discern the smell.
They are
It is,
definitely making more pies.
and you can salivate at the sense because they are fresh. You can think
Oh
about it.
no.
The image of the fresh pies comes to mind, and you can't help but salivate
If I
at
had
the
lips, I'd be
smell.
biting them. But I have a beak, so my beak is chittering
Yeah, and your black tongue's out here salivating.
oh
You
She's
dear,
still
got
salivate.
smells
chills.
so good over
They're
here. Oh,
multiplying.
I
I don't
feel
know if
like
a
you
bird
guys should like
salivates.
lure them out.
I,
I can't be in
I don't know
there.
if a bird can. Yeah, I don't know if a bird can salivate, but this one definitely is. Okay. All right. What do you guys do? What's next?
Well, are you knocking on the door there, sir? If you are, please be careful.
You want me to? I'll go ahead.
I don't want you to, but I also do want you to, because I don't want to do it.
You're a brave soul if you're gonna do that.
They've never seen him before, so I think he'll be fine. Us, however, the four of us, especially me, I think I'll be in the most danger here.
What if Astor just
Shot him a
starts burning it
fireball
down?
right out
Yeah,
the bat.
wait.
Burn it down.
Yeah.
What if I
Yeah.
just started digging a hole around the tower?
Why don't
And
you
then
go
do
ahead
what?
and Earth? Move the
Yeah,
Earth with
why
that
would you-
power blast.
Just
Digging
burn
a
it
hole
down
for
right,
what?
right
Okay.
here and right now.
Okay,
What are you
let's
doing? Gonna give him a little moat?
let's rectify this here and now. Okay, so Eldritch Blast has been used many times in the past in this campaign to dig holes. I've been very I've been very lenient with the use of this spell to for whatever reason make graves. Okay, I just want to say this. Okay, technically the spell is not supposed to work even that way because you have to target something with the spell. You can't just fire out of the ground. It's you have to target a creature that you can see within range. Is the wording word for word of the spell's description.
What if
Hitting
there
the
was a
ground is
worm
not a
there?
creature. Sure.
Or an ant?
All right, all right. I'll go ahead. I'll walk my happy ass all the way over here.
No,
And I'll just...
No,
Wait,
no, no.
burn
why
it
can't
down right,
Oh,
I'm just
God.
right
saying.
here, right
Wait.
Oh
now.
God!
I wasn't finished.
Why can't
I ain't
Osthor
finished.
set it on fire?
I ain't
Wait,
Let the
finished.
DM
if
finish.
school lays down and I get
He
within
ain't
5 feet
finished.
of him,
He
then I
ain't
have
I
finished.
ain't.
I have disadvantage.
Okay,
My
shut up,
brother in
Steven.
Christ, stop your line of thought right now.
I ain't finished. I'm trying to say. Okay, I was gonna say that. So yes. So, notwithstanding all of what I just said. Okay. I allow Blast to be used to dig graves, make holes, whatever it is you want to do with it. But it's not the most accurate and clean way of doing it. Okay, it's gonna be
Mhm.
messy. I'm just pointing that out. So if you're expecting to make holes, for example, to prevent a fire from spreading, I don't know if it's going to allow it to do that. It's not going to be like as precise as say digging with a shovel, for example. So
Or
just
move
keep that
earth.
in mind.
Does anyone
Right.
have move earth?
That's more
That's useful.
sorcerer wizard shit.
Oh, I thought that was a cantrip. Anyway,
I would have picked
Ooh,
mold earth
can-
if
can
I
you-
had it.
can you
Well,
put
how
like
about
a bonfire right there?
can I go ahead and disguise myself and then go knock on the door with my disguised self?
Oh, you
Or-
certainly can. What do
I
you?
do
What's
have
the
an
disguise
idea.
gonna
Or
be?
Wait,
Or
let
a
I
him
mirror
got an
image.
idea. So Osthor, put like a bonfire right there, and then Talia, could you use like your mage hand and knock on the door?
Wait, one sec. So are you guys actively burning the windmill? I want to know this because if this is the case, I need to know.
There could
If
be
any,
children in there that we couldn't
no,
find.
no, I don't care about the children. Actually, that's not my point. My point, as cruel as that sounds, if you guys want to burn children, that's your prerogative. What I want to know is though, if you do want to actively burn, someone here is gonna have to roll the saving throw. So that's what I want to know. If you guys intend to burn or plan to burn the windmill, and it's obvious, like unless you guys are hiding it, like if somebody's doing this discreetly without the rest of the party knowing, fine. But if it's blatant and obvious that you guys are gonna attempting to work and to burn the windmill, I need to know because it might trigger a couple of rolls. That's all. I'm not gonna prevent you from doing it. It's just shit will happen if it happens. Okay.
Shit will
Oh
happen.
dear. Like it has something to do with me.
Okay, here's what I
Yeah,
think
pretty much.
we need to do, and this is strictly serious. So the windows are closed up top.
Coming
I
from
say we
Steve. Oh my god.
I say
Okay.
we plug the chimney.
Oh my
Let's
God,
hope
George says
that
this.
it smokes up the first floor. That will, or the second floor. That will actually, we don't know where the fire is. Anyway, we distract the
Oh,
hags
yeah.
for a second. We bust in,
Yada
locate
yada
them.
yada.
I cast darkness, and then we beat the fucking shit out of them. Just melee it up.
Can you cast darkness here right now, where we
Well,
are?
if we do that, we won't see what we're hitting. We won't know if there's children we're attacking.
Fine.
So how are we gonna plug up the chimney? With
Well,
what? Who's gonna do it? How?
can you send the owl check.
Can an owl
fuck
can
is
they
he
even
gonna do?
can owl even
You can
carry
use his.
anything?
You can channel his vision as an action. So
Okay, how
What's
the fuck are you gonna
vision
blow
gonna
this up in
do?
the first place?
I like how Ostor is using somebody else's familiar to do risky shit.
Yours is
I'm just
fucking
know,
wondering.
right?
mine is dead, if you remember.
Yeah. So then your next step is to use somebody else's familiar to
I
do
think Venric's
dangerous
done
shit?
enough. He's scared.
Do you know who was never ever scared? All of my familiars.
And they
Oh, they
all
were scared, but
died.
they couldn't do anything.
They all died. So what does that
I
tell
don't think they
you?
were scared. They were annoyed.
Fearless.
I was gonna say I was gonna say Nigel just to stick that thing deeper, but okay.
How about let me just go ahead and disguise myself as the hag
I want to
or
know what the hell
a
he's cooking.
Oh, do a child.
Oh.
Disguise yourself as a
Yeah.
child.
I'll be 1 foot shorter though.
Yeah,
That's all I get.
So if I understand correctly, yeah. So disguise self, you can't change the size of your character. You can say, for example, turn into anything that is medium sized, but you have to remain medium sized. So if you turn into a child, it's gonna have to be a child that's at least 5 feet, which is possible. It's a fucking
Yeah, we
tall
like a
got
kid.
some tall
10-year-old?
children
Yeah, some
now.
tall children. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
and then I'll just
Just
go
for-
ahead, knock on the door, ask if they see
Be
my
a
little
lost
brother.
child. Just be
There
a
you
lost
go.
child.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide. Try to hide while I'm flying. Is there a tree I can hide behind?
Why don't you just fly up on the roof and just hang out?
Oh, I want to go close there. I can smell them pies. Okay.
I'm just saying, if we also plug up the chimney, we would
Okay,
be plugging
how?
up the pies. I don't
Okay,
know.
go
Nobody
on.
wants to investigate
Are
the
these,
chimney.
like-
Only
Hey.
one of us can fly, and she doesn't want to go close to it.
How
Fine,
many?
fine, I'll
how,
go close.
we can-
I
how many
will
medium
plug up.
size? How many medium
Are
sized
we gonna
people does it
fucking-
take to plug up a chimney?
Are we gonna fucking
I'm not using
Kobe
my
a
body.
boulder up into the chimney? Like,
Are these
I would
like
fly.
Super
a twig or
shot it?
something? Twigs. Are the what's around us?
Moss,
That looks like a
dirt,
broken cart.
a
Can-
handful of dirt.
Is
Can
the
you just
broken
give me
cart like
wings?
the base of it? Is it still full? Like it can, like a door frame or whatever? I can just put it on top of the chimney.
Well,
Hey,
isn't
Thor, you know what you can do? You can fly.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah, that's right. Why don't you go check out the chimney?
well doesn't Scara got like some lizard wings? Like, isn't she a dragon?
Lizard wings.
she can't.
Lizard
She's got the most strength, and
She's
probably
a dragon, but she ain't
I
flying. The
I ain't
flying
got no
kind.
wings, brother.
Also, school. I
I'm land bound.
polymorphed into a giant bird to fly us over here, so that was just another.
Oh, that's
Secret
Oh,
true.
you
bird
can
in
plug
the
over
park.
that chimney with your entire
Do
body.
that.
Just saying.
Okay. Let's bring it back in. So Ezio, you're gonna cast disguise self.
And
Yeah,
do you want
yeah,
us to do something, Ezio?
I just want you guys to get my bag. I'm about to go in there and investigate, and just go
I
hang
got
out.
you. From here.
Hang out.
I mean, I got enough distance, I think. Yeah, that's plenty distance
Okay.
right here.
Okay, so Ezio, you mutter an incantation under your breath, weaving the threads of illusion around yourself. Your form shimmers briefly before settling into that of a young boy, with tousled hair and wide, innocent eyes. Your stature shrinks, your clothes morph into tattered garb of common Barovian children. Though the illusion is convincing, you know it won't withstand physical interaction. Steeling yourself, you approach the windmill's door. The wooden structure looms before you, its age and disrepair apparent in every creak and groan you hear. As you near, the faint scent of pies baking inside reaches you, a sickly sweet aroma that mingles unsettlingly with the dark intentions you know lie inside this place. Your heart pounds as you lift your hand, wondering if you should knock on the door. I'm not sure if that's what you think, but what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get close to this door. I'm gonna turn
Yeah, get
around. I'm
closer.
gonna look at the party. I'm just gonna give them a 2 thumbs up with a shitty ass smile.
We should probably
You're a
kind of be
brave
like out
soul.
of the way.
Quite
So like,
brave.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and knock on the door, and I'm gonna ask if whoever answers if they've seen my little brother, and I'm just looking for him.
Also, the rest of us should just hide.
yeah,
Right.
I agree.
Fine. I'll take this
Where?
cart.
Is this
Where?
I'm
is
gonna
this
bring
like
it.
a hill right? Is this like a hill right here? By any
Is it?
chance, I see like shadows here.
Good
Is this a
question. So
chimney?
technically,
I'm just gonna.
technically, this path here is angled downwards towards the west.
So we could
So
be.
it is.
All right.
Yes. So you guys are going down. The closer you get to the corner, the western edge of the map, the lower you are. I know the map doesn't seem to show that. I know it's a little confusing. It feels like the map is like the pathway is higher. I guess that's the illusion of these, and that's the illusion I get. But it actually, if I know about this map and the descriptions of it, yes, technically this is lower than this section of it. Okay, does that make any sense?
Mhm.
Okay. So, what do you guys do? Do you guys
Is
hide
the
before?
cart still? Can I take the base of the cart?
The cart? Yeah, I remember this cart. This cart was used as cover so many times during your last confrontation with the hags. It's hilarious. So yeah, but yeah, the cart's still there, and damage from your last confrontation with the hags is still visible, on it.
Can
But
I
it's
take the base
surprisingly
of it?
still standing.
The
Yeah,
floor
you can.
base.
Yeah, you
I'm
want
a
to
I'm
hide
a plug up
underneath it?
the. No, I'm gonna take it and plug it. Place it on top of the chimney, making the smoke stop from exiting.
Sorry, what are you taking to block the chimney?
The the base of the cart, the flat
Okay, so just
bed.
so you know, yeah, okay, so you can do that. So why don't you move your character adjacent to the chimney, which is here? Any of the squares adjacent to the chimney. Here, actually.
Oh, is it
Can you see
on
where
like
I'm?
a second floor or something?
No, it's on the first floor, actually. It's right here.
The chimney's on the first floor?
It is, yeah.
Well,
What kind
oh,
of.
So it's
That don't make no sense.
here. Okay, so no, it does. So it's a metal iron, well, not metal, iron tube that extends
Oh,
from
it's
the
not an
wall of the
actual.
first floor.
Well, I'm not
No,
gonna do
yeah.
that then. I'm just gonna hide on the roof.
Okay,
Do you want me to
what you
roll
notice about the
for.
chimney? No. Well, unless you want to be stealthy, you can, yes.
I would like to be stealthy.
Okay, so you fly up to the roof of the windmill. So you're on
Yes.
the fourth floor. Okay, perfect.
Correct.
You're on the top of that dome shaped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Roll me both in a balance, a dexterity acrobatics check, because you have to maintain your balance unless you're flying the whole time.
I'm flying the whole
I
time.
presume. But you're not landing on the structure.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so just do a stealth check then. Sorry.
Stealth.
Dexterity stealth, yeah.
Okay.
On the roof, I love it. Okay. There. 16, okay. Keep that number in mind if ever a opposite the perception check is required. Okay, so you maneuver up to the top of the bone grinder, remaining you don't settle on the dome-shaped ceiling of the structure, and you remain as quiet as you can.
Yeah.
You did notice, though, as you maneuver, as you considered plugging or tampering with the chimney of the oven, you do notice that the oven, like the pipe that extends from the structure, is like you wouldn't be able to obstruct it, but just by it's like a gaping hole that you can just
Right.
plug. It's
It's
like
got
something you would
probably
have
got
to
a roof or
tape.
something.
Well, it's like a circular thing, right? So you probably would have to tape the whole thing. The best way I can explain it is, it's like uh, so
A gutter.
it's like a tube yeah, exactly, like a gutter. Yeah, that's a good thing. So you would have to like tape the circumference of it, all of it. You have to plug all of it. It's doable. You
I
probably have
mean,
to
we
use
could pack
cloth. You
dirt in
probably
there or something.
Yeah, dirt or clothings or cloth or any type of I mean material that is, can easily folded or, can be spread around, that would work. But using something like something big, a structure or something, a big piece that to like wouldn't work. You would only like probably block a section of it and it wouldn't be enough. So just bearing that in mind, you're the only one so far that has gotten close enough to notice this about the chimney, so to speak. It's not really a chimney. Because obviously this is a windmill. It wasn't built for cooking stuff. The hags kind of, you know, altered the
Modified it.
structure,
Right.
yes, to allow them to bake inside. Okay, so that being said, you're on the top floor. We have one that's going to go to the door. What's the rest of the party doing? Are they just standing there? What are you guys doing?
I'm backing up school.
As
Just
in,
hanging
how are
back.
you backing
Well,
up
I need to
school?
react to the situation.
Okay, what's your reaction? What's your readied action?
Eldritch Blast.
If you see a threat, you blast it. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha. What's the rest of the party? Was it Talia and Sakura? What is it that you do?
I'm just gonna hang back. I don't want them to see a giant dragon.
Right.
And but
Okay. So
if
here's
anything does come out of the woods or whatever, I want to be ready to attack. But
right. Okay. So if your emphasis is on hiding and not to attract unwanted attention, I would rule this way. So you see this line here. I'm just gonna draw it. All right. So this line, anything beyond like to the west of this line, so the left of this line is lower than what's on the other side of the line. And it's low enough that say you were to just kneel, not fall prone, but kneel,
Right.
you'd be able to do a stealth, you'd be able to hide basically. You'd have enough obstruction or cover to hide. But you have to stand on the left side of this line. Okay? That's how I'm going to rule it.
okay.
Yeah. Beyond that point, the slope is steep enough that you could hide behind it. So if you want to hide, that's the easiest way of doing it. Otherwise, you'll have to find cover elsewhere if you want to be beyond that line and hide. I mean, there's cover around. I mean, for example, behind the cart is the most obvious. But okay.
How is there a lot of cover over there for someone my size, I guess, or
Well, I mean, yes, you're tall for a medium character, but you're still medium. So for all intents and purposes, it's not harder for you to hide than it is for Talia, for example. Mechanically speaking, yes, you're
okay,
tall for a medium creature, but you're not 8 feet tall, which is when
sure,
large becomes. Yeah, when a creature becomes large, it's beyond 7 feet tall. You're fine.
okay,
So right now, if you were to hide anywhere, you'd be fine. You're medium size, so anywhere
okay.
Talia or Sparrow can hide behind, you can as well.
Then I'll go over here behind the cart to be a little, closer to the action.
Okay, if you
So to
really want to
speak.
hide from where you're hiding from the from the windmill, anybody who comes out of the windmill, I would hide here.
Okay,
Simply because right
gotcha.
now it's all about line of sight, right? If I draw a
Yeah,
line from here to here, they would see you. So yeah,
yeah.
okay, sounds good. I'm gonna control Z this thing. Oh no, fuck. I'm just gonna.
Do I need to roll for stealth or anything, or am I fine?
For now, actually, yeah, you can roll a stealth and just keep that number
Oh,
in mind
boy.
so that if I ever have to do a perception to counter it, I'll know what to hit. What's the value? Perfect. Okay, so let's keep that 11 aside. That's just in case a perception check or a passive needs to be rolled.
Right.
Okay. Doesn't mean you failed or anything. I don't even know what this means at this point until the conditions are
Sure.
met. So, okay. So everybody, I think is set. So I think the next step was what? What were you going to? Oh,
what I want to do,
oh,
I
I
haven't
sorry,
moved
forgot about
yet.
Talia.
Uh, so would this this square right here would not be in hiding? This one?
This one, you know what? I would allow it. Yes, I would.
All right, I'm
You're
gonna move
partially
there.
covered.
Venrick's gonna come with me. He's just gonna chill on my shoulder.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, obviously, hiding depends on the angle, right? So if the creature's here, for example, you're no longer hiding from it. But if the
Mm-hmm.
creature's here, you are definitely, or here, you're definitely hiding from it. You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
really
just making
depends on the
sure I'm
angle.
hidden from anything at the door.
Yeah, that's what I expected. Okay, yeah. So yes, this would work. This
All
is
right,
fine.
and I'm going to ready an attack with my bow with one of my silver arrows.
Ooh, look at you. Fancy pantsy.
If
Okay, one
and if Ozthor attacks, I will follow up with an arrow.
sounds good. So condition is if All-Store reacts and targets a threat, you will also fire your short bow at it.
Yes, a ready
Okay.
action dependent on a ready action.
Right. Okay. I see. Yeah. A domino effect, basically. Okay. So, why don't you roll me a stealth check, please? Dexterity stealth.
Do I have to roll for Venrick as well here?
You do. Yes, you
Okay.
do. Both of you. I'm trying to get him close to you, but he keeps snapping to this
Stealth
motherfucking.
for me,
You stupid
27.
bird. There we go. Got it. 27
Stealth
for you.
for
Wow.
stealth for Venrick, 21.
Damn.
I
Lead
love
by
my bird.
example. Yeah.
He knows what to
Shit.
do.
It's funny because yesterday, like, I was playing another game with with Midorus and my other players. They're level 20 characters, and they were doing the social encounter, which was hilarious because they could literally lie with the most obnoxious and stupid story, and the bard just rolls like the bard barely rolls beneath 35. I haven't seen him roll a performance, a deception below 35. It's in that insane. Like the bard is it's shit is believable with this guy, and the craziest of stories is believable with him, and it's just hilarious. So I'm sorry, seeing this 27 stuff kind of brings me back to that. It's kind of funny.
Just
Oh, fuck
holding
yeah.
a box of
I wa-
cookies and being like, I didn't eat the cookies as he's
just
shoving them in his mouth.
just casually having a +9 to stealth.
I know, I know. Yeah, it's insane. Okay, okay, so everybody's in position. So now the question is, what does Ezio do now that he's at the door?
All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead and knock.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jesus.
He's going for it.
That freaked me the fuck out. Because it came from the fucking wall.
All right, so Ezio.
Open the door. Open the door.
All right, so now I'm just waiting, waiting for someone to
Everyone's
happen.
waiting.
Okay. So let's see what's happening inside here. Okay, so Ezio, you take a deep breath. Your small, illusory hand trembling slightly as you raise it to the windmill's weathered door. The wood is rough beneath your knuckles, the door itself heavy and ominous. Your knock resonates throughout the windmill with a hollow, echoing sound that seems to amplify the quietness around you. Oh my god, this sound effect is not on par. Fail. Oh my god, did you guys hear that? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's gotta be better than this shit. Oh my god. Where's my knock? Knocking on door. Thank you. Ah, now we're
That was
talking.
more
Okay.
banging than knocking.
That was more well, okay. Hey,
I
I'm trying.
demand you open the door.
I'm trying here.
Hello?
Okay.
Is anyone there?
Okay. So each knock is a heartbeat in this oppressive silence. The scent of baking pies wafting more strongly with each reverberation. As the echoes of your knocks fade, you step back slightly, adopting the nervous posture of a child, and wait a response. The eerie stillness of bone grinder pressing in around you. And as you wait there in silence, nothing happens. No
Boy.
response.
Sounds
well,
like they're not home.
No movement.
I'm just.
Nothing but silence inside.
All right. Well,
Mm,
curious,
like
the
that.
curious George in me is gonna go ahead and slightly creak the door
Oh
open.
god.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm so nervous
Okay.
watching you do this.
I'm just a kid.
Just a little guy.
Yeah, they like to eat kids.
You're just a kid. Your life
Okay.
is a nightmare.
Where's my sound? Okay, let's do this. Okay, so you.
Oh shit.
Did he disconnect again?
Come on, Sirenscape.
Ah, ah,
There you
You've
go.
got to be on
Oh,
par.
okay.
You got to do this.
He's
You
just
gotta.
fighting Sirenscape, it's fine.
Ah, there we go. That's the lag. Oh, fuck. Okay, so pushing the door open, you step into this cramped first floor. Immediately, something horrid assaults your nostrils. The scent is nauseating, and it's juxtaposing in smells, in various smells. The room is a grotesque parody of a kitchen. A large brick oven dominates one wall, the one on the left, the one on the west side of the structure. Its warmth doing little to dispel the chill of the scene before you. Shelves lined with jars of various condiments and ingredients
What the
hint
fuck
at
was
the
that?
macabre. Sorry?
Did anyone else hear a sound effect that was like super delayed?
Hmm?
It's possible. It's possible.
I don't know what it was. It scared the shit out of me.
It did? Okay. It's possible. I have a lot of sound effects programmed. Yeah. So, okay. So, anyways, I'm moving on. Yeah. So, shelves lined with jars of various condiments and ingredients hint at the macabre recipes concocted here. Well stocked bins and scattered bits of dough litter the floor, adding to the clutter. In the center of the room, a makeshift table stands. It's held by an upright barrel supporting a heavy wooden plank. The table is dusted with flour and a pie dough, but the sight that truly horrifies is the mutilated body of a child sprawled across it. The child is lifeless and pale, with vacant eyes staring into the abyss. Its limbs have been severed, and blood-stained knives lie abandoned on the table beside it. The grotesque tableau is fresh, the blood still glistening, suggesting someone was here only moments ago. The conflicting scents of sweet pies and fresh blood create a nauseating atmosphere, almost suffocating in its intensity. In the corner, an empty chicken coop and a heavy wooden trunk, as well as a chair, add to the clutter, while the pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on its doors seems grotesquely out of place in this chamber of horrors. As you take this scene in, Ezio, your attention is drawn to the crumbling staircase opposite to the oven. It ascends to the floor above, from where the mechanical shrieks and faint whimpering can be heard from more clearly. The windmill shudders with each turn of the grinding stone, the sound reverberating through the ancient structure like a mournful wail. Tension mounts as you realize the full extent of the evil you're about to confront. The children likely imprisoned above, the sinister hags lurking within, and the dread permeating every inch of Bone Grinder. These are the challenges that await you and your compatriots. Are you able to bring justice and rescue the innocent from unimaginable horrors? It's up to you to decide. What do you do?
No pressure.
So I spent 2 hours writing this, by the way, hoping that it would convey a sense
It's
of
It's
intense.
dread.
definitely horrific.
Well, I'm just gonna.
I would read a whole book of that.
Same.
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna scream out for my brother's name, Wyatt. While I'm walking inside this house, this windmill, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the right
You're gonna
thing,
enter?
and yeah, I'm gonna enter.
Okay.
You know, one of the
Let me
things.
just. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for you, because you're the only one who's going inside, I'm gonna delete this.
You know, we're on my turf. You know,
Yeah.
this is my playground.
Damn, I see. Damn,
delete.
the old tokens are still here.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't really modified this since last time. There you go. Delete. Oh my god, the kids were still there. The children are still here.
Yeah. I think my. What the hell? I can't see anything.
We're
He
not supposed to
deleted
right
it.
now.
Ow.
That's specific. Your new characters are not on it yet. So this is a weird situation where I'm gonna have to switch between maps, and Roll20 is terrible at doing this. Okay, so Astor, sorry, Ezio rather. You should be able to see. Um, actually, I'm just gonna remove your character and just load him in because it doesn't refresh your HP and all that stuff. Players. Ezio, it's this. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right. So you should be able to see within the windmill, correct?
It's just black for me. Let
Same.
me
Just black.
refresh. Let me just refresh.
You should be able to
Because I had to
see.
do that
Oh,
earlier with the outside map too.
oh, really? Okay, one sec. I'm gonna see if the map is well set up for dynamic lighting. Should be on. It is on. Daylight mode on. There we go. Maybe that's the problem. Save settings. Does that help
There it
any?
is. Yes, it does.
Oh, okay, so yeah, daylight was not on. Okay, so yeah, so you should be able to see the inside of the windmill now. So as you can see, you have the oven on the left side, and oh, sorry, Dana, do you want to put a camera here? Well, should probably
Yes,
put a
please.
camera here, right?
Sure.
How do I do that again?
Just put Rufus and then put the turret symbol on him.
The turret symbol. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, try to do that. Let me see. Rufus, where are you, buddy? There's a doggo.
Here,
There's doggo.
right there.
Oh, you got him. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Right
Okay, so I'll
there.
put the doggo right there.
There we
And
go.
turret. There's a turret.
Yes, I already put turret.
Oh,
Oh,
you rock.
you.
Sorry, I deleted. I'm sorry. We clicked that
It's
at
all
the same
right.
time.
I can put it back. Oh,
I got it.
there we
Oh,
go.
we'll figure it out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so as I was explaining, so So going back to the earlier description of the room, so you have this oven here that's on the left side that is definitely cooking something, and here on the opposite side of the oven is the stairwell that leads to the floor above, and under the strain of the wooden beams above, you can definitely hear some whimpering. Can't quite discern more. Although I would have you roll a wisdom perception check.
Wisdom perception.
Man, this wine is really good.
I'm just a kid.
The
Mhm.
This
prophet
wine,
wine.
this
I'm
wine
just
kicks
a
ass.
kid.
You're just a kid. So unfortunately, you perceive you can the way you perceive it is that it's like it's someone or something is whimpering from above, and but it's whimpering as silently as it can. It's barely perceivable. It's almost as if someone was crying, was trying to contain its sadness, as to not attract unwanted attention, or perhaps offend someone nearby. Right? You get a feeling as if anyone here in this room, I mean, obviously this room before you is deranged and grotesque, right? The child that's standing on this small table here by itself is enough to convey the gruesome nature of this place. But you get a sense that if anybody's alive up there that is being held against their will, which I mean, obviously by Bella's earlier uh, um, explanation, it's obvious that you're holding hostages, right? You feel as if the children, you feel as if you can see them, you can feel them. They are terrified. But if they were to show their terror, as in scream at the top of their lungs, probably as they would want to, right? You get a feeling that it would make the situation worse for them. So you can only imagine you have these children up there that are probably hanging on to their sanity, trying to relieve their fear, but at the same time, they can't because they don't want to attract undue attention from whatever horrific creature is lying in wait.
All right.
So,
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and look back at everybody. I'm just gonna give them the wave to come over because I'm gonna start investigating, and they could just pull up if they would like. Because I feel like I'm in the doorway. So
you can enter the if you want.
oh yeah, I was gonna investigate the kid on the table.
Okay. I can move you next to it. Kids on this table. I didn't put I didn't go and search for a GIF of a child molested. So I mean, there's so
Yeah,
much I
don't
can
do
I can
that.
do.
Thank you for
Yeah.
not doing
If
that.
school is
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
school is entering, I'll
Yeah, there are
start
lines.
approaching.
Gotcha. There are lines I will not cross. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. hmm
Can use
Anyway,
our
so
imaginations.
yeah, exactly. But there is a mutilated child on this table here. Does everybody enter the bone grind, the windmill, first floor of the windmill, or are there still people? Actually, you know what? Here's what
I'm
I'm gonna
still
do.
on the
Fuck
roof.
this. Yeah. That's the thing. This is why Roll20 doesn't accommodate multiple layers, floors. Here's what
But
I'm
I
gonna do.
I see them entering, right?
Yes, you do. Oh, definitely you do. Here. So I'm gonna put Sakura. I'm gonna put Sparrow. I'm gonna put Talia, and I'll store on the map. I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to remove your add your familiars and all that.
I do have a
Actually, no, I'll
question.
do that. Yeah, one
I don't
second.
remember if the roof has a window.
The roof?
Yes. Does the roof
I'll have
have
to
a
go.
window?
The roof has a window. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm just gonna add everybody on the map first, and I'll get to your question in a second. Okay, so everybody should be on the map. So Sparrow, you're somewhere. I put yourself anywhere here if you want. You're on
Right.
the roof.
I'm
You
just
can't
out
see
here.
within.
I can see. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, it's fine. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, we know that you are somewhere like around
Oh,
here or
right.
whatever.
Right there. Ish.
Yeah, ish. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. One day I will learn how to use Foundry, and Foundry actually can implement 3D maps and different
Oh.
levels. It's
Mhm.
complicated, but it apparently works really. It's magical. It's a steep learning curve. So I'm not there yet, but I do want to get there. Yeah. So maybe one day. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Now I wanted to check. The rest of the party stays outside or go inside. You can stay outside. This
I'm
map allows
following
you to stay outside.
Ezio.
Inside? Okay, so if you want to go
Yeah.
inside, just head inside. Move your character wherever you want inside. You should be able to see the.
Before I enter, I just whispered to Ezio. It's like, "You all right in here?"
Yeah, I'm just gonna investigate this kid real quick.
Actually, what I'll do
Okay.
is I'll just stand by the doorway and keep my bow aimed at the stairs.
I gotcha. Okay.
And
Let me
Vendrick's still
change.
with me. He'll just be hanging on my shoulder.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'll put Vanric right, I guess, here. That's how I do it. Okay. Sakura, are you moving inside or staying outside? In the outskirts.
I'm going to stay outside, but like in the doorway for right now. I don't want
We're
to go
just
Gotcha.
blocking
inside
the
just
doorway
yet.
now.
Y'all hear the
That's fine.
humming. So I would say. But I'm not with y'all, so I can't ask that question.
Yeah, so for all intents and purposes, I've switched the audio to what you would hear if you're inside the windmill.
Nice.
So, yeah. So, this is what you hear from the first floor of the windmill. Okay. Yeah, I can't play two audios at the same time. I can't switch. Well, I can switch between audios, but it'll be awkward.
It's all
Yeah,
right.
so
You
I'll
can
go
keep it
this way.
this way.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. So, yeah, so, and Astor, what did you do? I know you were readying until if something was going to come out, but now that Ezio has entered, does that change your plan in any way?
Yeah, I'll hang by the door, I guess, watching our back.
Or you're okay. Okay, so any threat that would come from the outside of the windmill, you're ready to respond to. Okay,
Yes.
understood. Okay, so I guess at this point I just have to return to Ezio then. So Ezio, you were going to approach the body of the child on the floor, on the sorry, on the table. So I mean, the the child's body lying on the floor, on the table lies before you. It's your eyes cross paths with its lifeless eyes, stare, rather gaze. What do you do?
I want to investigate exactly how it was killed.
Okay.
Damn, you don't know shit.
Yeah, roll me. Roll intelligence investigation if you haven't already. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got an 8.
You want to re-roll your? I think you guys have inspiration. I gave you inspiration. If you have something you want to re-roll, it's
Oh,
up
that's
to
okay.
you. Or if you want assistance from somebody
Do we
else.
all have inspiration?
I thought I gave you all inspiration after the short rest. If I did not, you guys would definitely have it. But I thought
Oh.
I did.
Okay.
You did
don't-
not.
Cool.
At
I
least
Yeah.
my sheet doesn't show
was
me.
not told of inspiration.
Yeah.
Everyone take
My
your
bad, then.
inspiration.
Everybody has inspiration? Yeah. I made note of that you guys have it. So it's expected. Everything was done or prepared with the yeah, with the idea that you guys had perception. Sorry, inspiration. So okay, so yeah, if you don't have it, add it. My bad. But yeah, so if you want to reroll your inspiration, you can. Otherwise, you could also request assistance from an ally. That would give you advantage, so you would be able to reroll and see if you get a better result.
Anybody
Do you
want to
need
help
help
me?
there?
Yeah, I
Do
just
you
need
need help
somebody.
there?
But that means
Please.
that somebody has to
I'll-
go in with you. Yeah, that somebody has to
I'm
come in with you.
I'm coming in. I'm putting the bow away. I'm getting the silver short sword out now.
Can you stealth?
I can be nice and sneaky, yes.
All right. So I'm just gonna advantage and roll investigation again.
Yes, just reroll it. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look here. You rolled a what? A wow, that makes a difference, eh? Oh, just somebody's help makes a difference. Okay, so Talia and Ezio, you both have to be adjacent. You have to be on that square, Talia, but you have to be on the square
Okay.
adjacent to the table. Table's this thing here.
Alright.
Okay. All right. All right, so Ezio and Talia, you both approach the gruesome scene with a heavy heart. Your hearts catching as you gaze upon the small, lifeless form on the kitchen table. The child's body is riddled with deep, jagged cuts. Um, the edges raw and fresh. Blood still seeps from the wounds, pooling on the table and mingling with the flour and pie dough in a sickening uh, display. Blood still, sorry, the sight of several limbs and the twisted expression of pain etched on the child's face suggests a horrific truth. The child was brutally hacked while still alive. The knives scattered around, stained with fresh blood, further confirm the nightmarish reality of the windmill's sinister purpose. So, what do you guys do? So, yeah, all you guys can basically tell from looking at the body is that the child was alive when slain and hacked. For what reason it was hacked, you guys can only
Is there whimpering still
imagine.
underneath the stairs?
Why don't you roll me an active perception check?
Under the stairs or above the stairs?
Under.
Whimpering under.
How much did you roll?
Also, I forgot to say Venric is still with me on my shoulder.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry. If I did move him next to you, please do. My
I
bad.
don't think I can move him.
Oh, you
'Cause I don't
can't.
have.
Oh, so
No,
sorry. Let me see if I can change that. Oh, I see how it works. That means I'll have to allow you to have control over all of the ravens in my game.
I
Yeah,
will
that's
not touch
no.
the others.
I'll just move him next to you. I think it's gonna be easier. Okay, he's next. He should be adjacent to you. He should be in your square. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah. All right. So as you both stand in this grim kitchen, a faint, heart-wrenching sound reaches both of your ears from the floor above. It starts as a low, almost inaudible whimper, like the sound of a wounded animal, so to speak. The whimpering then suddenly grows a little louder. interspersed with stifled sobs and choked cries, each one a desperate plea for mercy. The chilling noise reverberates through the old windmill, amplifying the sense of dread that grips your hearts. The wooden floorboards above creak and groan, echoing of movements unseen and tormented souls. Their suffering a haunting reminder of the evil that dwells just above your head. So you definitely can perceive whimpering, crying, torment above.
Well, I guess there's only one way to go up. That's all we got to do.
So-
So you guys head up.
Is there a window
like to take
at
the
the
lead.
roof?
All right.
By the way.
So just so you know, yeah. Oh yeah, you asked me that. I'm so sorry. I forgot about that part. I have to go back to the map actually to answer that question. I believe was there a window? Let me see. Bone grinder, windmill. Let's have a look here. So the fourth floor doesn't. So the dome. Remember, here I'll show it again to you so it's clear. Show players. Okay, so the area number 4. If I look at it here,
Doesn't
you see
look
how there's
like it.
area number 4. Yeah, there's no windows on the top right corner there. We can see that there's no windows. Whereas windows are definitely visible on area 3. Right, there's 4 windows. There's also 4 windows in area 2. So yeah, there's no such windows in area 4, unfortunately.
All right.
Yeah, ignore the T that's on area 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's not there. I know it says T. It's not there.
Oh, isn't that like the ladder or something?
No, it's
That
actually a
connects to
treasure.
Oh.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's a treasure, but it's based on your Taroko card reading. Like, had you
Right.
had a different Taroko card reading, there would be there would be one of the treasures related to
Oh.
Taroko would be here. Yeah, so the Taroko card reading is really cool in this game. It's randomized. You don't know where. Like, for example, you
I
guys
like
found
that.
the hilt of the Sunblade at the with the Vistani near Vallaki, right? But in another campaign, another game, different circumstances could have been completely different, where the players would have found the hilt somewhere completely different.
Right.
So it's all randomized. And we roll this. This was randomized when you guys met with what's her name? The Velakis.
Right. The seer or whatever.
The seer, yes, yes, the old lady. Yeah. So when you guys met with her, this was all randomized. This is when we decided where everything was going to be. And so, unfortunately for you guys, the Noir artifact is found in Bone Grinder. So.
Okay. And earlier, the crow or the owl said there was movement in the 3rd floor, but he couldn't see through it. Right?
Second floor.
Oh, just the second, not
floor.
the 3rd.
Yes.
Cannot see anything on the 3rd floor.
Although I'll be frank, this information was not conveyed to you. It should only be known to Talia.
Okay.
Right, Talia
I
did not.
I said that to everyone.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that. Then I'm sorry. My bad.
Fill in.
I can miss shit. If it's either the wine or it's me just forgetting. Okay. This bottle's empty, so I need a second one.
Woohoo.
Look, I'm going through some really deranged stuff, and I'm reading some pretty horrific stuff. I need wine.
How
I
about
don't blame
the roof? Is it like easily broken or breakable?
It's hard to. Well, how? Okay, no. That's an interesting. Why don't you do me an intelligence investigation check? However, if you have any, like if you have any expertise in stonework or masonry, I would. You fucking do? You kidding me?
Remember, I made them barriers when we were being you
You're
know,
all
we
right.
were
You're...
holding up in the house.
Oh my god. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I will grant you advantage on that roll because of that knowledge. So you can roll an intelligence investigation check with advantage because you have knowledge in masonry.
Alrighty
That's
then.
hilarious. Right, that's hilarious.
You said investigation?
Intelligence. It still has to be an intelligence investigation check.
Right,
Yes.
okay. Alrighty then.
But you have advantage.
Oh my god. Them pies
Damn.
smell so sweet.
Fuck. Yeah, you don't really know. You examine the structure that makes
Wow.
the dome of the windmill. Here's what you can definitely tell, though. I will give you this tidbit of information. It's in a serious state of disrepair, and it's withering. So you would suspect that whatever this structure is made of, you suspect it's made of, a mixture of terracotta, type of. So
Mm-mm-mm.
you feel that given the age of the structure and it was never maintained, there's no sign of it ever being maintained since it was built. You definitely would feel that the whatever it's built of has withered and it is very much weakened. So it would be easier to break, you would think.
I do
And
have
I mean,
one more
logic.
question about that. So,
Sure,
are
go
they
ahead.
like shingles, or is it like one solid roof?
No, it's one
Or
solid. It's a good question. And it's a one solid piece, which is like, it's terracotta. So
Mm-mm-mm.
you definitely feel that, even though you rolled low. I mean, it's so obvious that a good strong impact here can potentially break the structure. It's just you
All right.
can't really discern what it's
How
made
much
of,
force?
right? But and how much force would be required? Yeah, but
Okay.
I mean, logic dictates this is not made of fucking adamantium, right? You're fine. So, but yeah.
All right. I'll think about it. All right. Continue on.
So adamantium is not a thing in D&D. It's adamantine. Adamantium is in Marvel. My bad.
Yeah, Wolverine.
No, that's vibranium.
No, that's
Oh.
Wakanda.
Well,
That's
vibranium
Black
and
Panther.
titanium
Don't you
are
dare
two
try to
different
say
things in Marvel.
adamantium. I ain't fucking Marvel.
Actually, vibranium is stronger than adamantium in
Mhm.
Marvel. And
Yes.
vibranium and titanium are two different things. Vibranium is actually better than adamantium. Yeah. So I'm a Marvel nerd. You're not gonna beat me on that. Sorry. I stand by that
Yeah,
statement.
Steven.
Yes.
For the
Couldn't
record,
even remember
adamantium is
what
what
the
Wolverine's entire
talking
skeleton is
about.
covered in.
How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you make up lies and slander?
It's true.
Yeah. Look, my two favorite, the two superheroes I know the most about are, well, in Marvel anyways, because I know a lot about Batman. That's DC, but in Marvel it will be Deadpool and Wolverine. Those are my two. Like I know everything.
So
A good thing there's a
are you
movie
real
coming out.
hyped then for the upcoming movie?
I know.
That's end of the
July
month.
26th. Oh my.
Yeah.
It's July 26th. Yeah. I have tickets lined up. I'm watching that
Nice.
movie. I don't care what my family does. I don't care if there's a death in the family. I
Are you
am
going
the doctor in that
cosplay?
chair.
Are you gonna cosplay
No,
to that thing?
Take your
no,
kids.
no. Fuck, I
Take
can't
your
cosplay.
kids.
I don't have. Dude, I don't have the body to wear a tight fucking spandex costume. No.
Everybody's got a body.
Not with that
Yeah.
attitude.
Right?
I thought I had the ass to pull it off, but until I saw that last video by Ryan Reynolds, I'm sorry. I can't be that ass, man. There's no way.
Never thought I'd hear
There's
Paul
no
say,
way.
I thought I had the ass to pull it off.
I don't. I just don't. I thought at one point I could, but then I saw that video and I'm like, man, that how old is he? He's like what,
I think
50,
he's like
60?
40. Ryan Reynolds?
He's in his
He's
40s.
No.
fucking sick.
No, Ryan Reynolds. No, I'm talking about what's his name?
Hugh
Oh,
Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
More
Did you
like
see the
Hugh
last
Hugh
video?
Ass Man.
Jackman.
He's
Okay,
55.
so just type Deadpool Bachelor, and you're gonna find it. It's basically It's like this video that Ryan Reynolds released on Deadpool and Wolverine about, setting up the next Bachelor season, right? And the emphasis is on Hugh Jackman's ass. It's fucking hilarious.
Are you gonna
That's
get
all.
that popcorn special bucket?
No, I'm not. I'm not. No, I don't do that stuff. No, I'll pay for the 3D and the fucking moving chairs and all that crap. I don't care. I'll pay $50 on a ticket, but I'm not gonna buy the fucking bucket. No, I don't know.
That
You
is
get me with a poster
He has
though.
the world's tiniest butt cheeks. Those are so tiny. Hugh
They are
Jackman's
tight though.
butt. It's
That's my
tight, but
point.
it's so tiny. You can barely even see it.
Why are we judging
Anybody-
Hugh Jackman's ass right now?
That's a good
Because we
question.
can. Okay.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, that's not a juicy booty. That's a tight booty, but it
No,
ain't juicy.
it's a tight booty. Yeah, I agree. I agree. My booty's definitely not that tight. I wish I had a tight booty like that, but that's not there. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, what are you gonna do with a butt that tight? Not a lot.
Fresh watermelons?
You couldn't fit a watermelon in that tiny little thing.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Okay.
Oh
Back in.
boy.
Let's get back to the game. Look at that. I was digress.
This
Okay.
went off the rails a little bit. A little bit.
Oh my god.
I love
Okay.
it when we get
Uh,
sidetracked.
I know.
Result
This
in
is
comedy
the best.
gold.
It is.
It's all captured on Twitch.
That's the beauty of
Oh,
it.
boy.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. That's funny because somebody could just walk into this fucking Twitch session and be like, "What the fuck is going on? We're actually playing D&D." They have no idea we are, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Why
Came for the D&D, stayed for Hugh Jackman's ass.
Exactly.
Oh,
This shameless promotion of Deadpool 3 here. It's like this is actually a D&D game.
Bless
Like,
your
there's some
heart.
people in this house that have to hear me saying this random ass shit. I wonder what the fuck is happening.
But thankfully, if one place it needs to happen, it's on Twitch. It's got to be on Twitch.
I know,
Okay,
right?
that's fine. Yeah, exactly. Okay. And God forbid if it would have happened on YouTube. Okay, let's go. So, okay. So where was I at? Man, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so I was with whom now? Okay, yeah. So now that everybody's inside and you've got to get a sense of what's happening potentially upstairs, what is it that everybody does now? Were you guys heading upstairs?
Well, I am. I got to. I'm still looking for my brother Wyatt.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Well, if you want to
okay,
keep this going, I won't follow you just yet. I'll keep the
So
little
it's
kid
just-
act going.
Well, I haven't been touched yet, so my disguise is still.
That did not sound right.
I know.
Poor choice of words. Oh my god.
My rolls ain't been very good, so.
You'll be fine.
All right, I guess going up the stairs.
Okay.
Have fun.
Okay.
Oh,
so
that
I
does
s-
not sound good.
And
Of
before I
course
go
it
up the stairs, I'm gonna look
does.
at Scara and I'm gonna tell her.
Scara.
Who?
Oh, wait,
Sakura.
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 Fucking who?
Well,
Sounds
I heard,
familiar.
my
I heard
intelligence
him say
is
it earlier and
bad.
I didn't bring it up.
That's not
I'm
what
a
I
kid.
heard,
I'm just a
man.
kid.
Scara.
I don't know anything.
He
gonna tell
also
her
said I
I'm-
had wings.
Yeah. It's gonna say, hey, be quiet. You're like a bull in a china shop right now.
I guess. Clutch my pearls.
This is good. Okay, so what? Sorry, what is it you tell Sakura? Just so I'm clear.
That be careful. You're like a bull in a china shop right now.
Who isn't? I mean, from the Dragonborn to the fucking Tiefling to the fucking Aarakocra. I mean,
giant fucking bird on the roof.
Yeah.
Nobody
bird on the
knows
roof
there's.
isn't
Ah.
a bird on the roof isn't that awkward, but I mean,
It's a
A
huge
giant
bird.
it's not your average bird. That's yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Okay, so you climb up the stairs. Okay, let's do this shit. Okay.
Oh god.
It's supposed to be louder than that. Come on. Let's do it again. I should test my audio. That sounds squeaky and perfect. Okay, ascending the crumbling staircase. Ezio, your footsteps echo ominously in the confined space of Bone Grinder.
Hi.
Each step seems to amplify the mechanical shrieks and whimpers from above. As you reach the second floor, a ghastly sight unfolds before your eyes, a tableau of horror that tests your resolve. The room is dimly lit, the only illumination coming from a flickering, soothing lantern hanging from the ceiling. The air is thick with the stench of decay and despair. At the center of the room stands the central shaft of the windmill, its slow, methodical turning powered by two children. The children, gaunt and trembling, struggle to keep the shaft moving. Their faces are pale, their eyes hollow and sunken from exhaustion. Each child is missing several fingers, toes, and even an ear. The raw stumps crudely bandaged. The children's expressions are vacant, their spirits completely broken by the unmanageable torment and horror. Yet somehow they continue, driven, you believe, by nothing else but fear of losing anything more. At the far end of the room, opposite the staircase, sits a night hag, a grotesque figure of malevolence. Her twisted form reclines in a creaking wooden chair, the presence exuding an aura of dread. A monstrous grin stretches across her face, revealing sharp, yellow teeth. Clutched in her clawed hands is a small, frightened child, a girl, sitting rigid with terror on her lap. Then the hag's claws, long and sharp, caress the child's hair with a sickening tenderness, each stroke promising unspeakable horror. Around the room, several cages are stacked haphazardly against the walls. Inside, more children huddle, their eyes wide with fear and hopelessness. The cages are cramped, barely allowing the children to move. The air inside the cages is thick with the smell of unwashed bodies and the acrid tang of urine. The sight of these imprisoned children, their faces streaked with tears and dirt, their small bodies bearing the marks of cruel treatment, is a heart-wrenching contrast to the sinister calm of the hag before you. The room itself is a twisted parody of domesticity. In one corner, a makeshift bed made of straw and rags lies rumpled and strained. A cracked mirror hangs crooked on the wall, reflecting the horrifying scene with a distorted clarity. Scattered around are remnants of children's belongings, torn dolls, broken toys, and tattered clothes, each a poignant reminder of the innocence that once existed and was stolen. The hag gazes lifts as you enter, her eyes gleaming with malice. She tightens her grip on the child and on her lap, causing the girl to whimper softly in pain. The windmill shudders with each turn of the grinding stone below, the sound reverberating through the room like a cruel mockery of the children's suffering. What is it that you do? So I'm gonna move
Uh,
you to the second floor. Actually, where are you?
I'm gonna plead as a child still and see if Wyatt's here, so I can get the attention of the hag.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you see. Do you see on the right? I've moved your character to a portion of the map.
Yes.
right here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So yeah. This.
Paul cut out.
I think so. You cut out,
I think you
Paul.
cut out, Paul.
Hag here.
Oh, there you are.
Right. By the way, I apologize to any viewers who find any of this content a little tormenting and deranged. It is supposed to be. I won't lie, I kind of cringed at writing this shit. Anyway, but okay.
It's intense.
But it's supposed to convey what the horror of the scene is. So, to all potential parents or fathers out there, I apologize. Okay, so I had no pleasure in writing this. Okay, so what do you do, Ezio? So you still have the guise of I would say, 10, 12-year-old, I suppose. A tall one. You're definitely with a big kid in class. But yeah, you are as a child in front of this night hag that you see at the end of the room. Like I mentioned, she's sitting on a chair and she's holding a child hostage. Like her claws are close to her neck. Any slight movement could probably spell her imminent to death. The
I'm
hag
just
is
gonna.
kind of like twirling her hair in a sickening tenderness. It's just she's toying with the child, and she
Yeah.
says, "Oh, sorry. Go ahead."
No, I'm just gonna continue. It's like, hello. Is there anybody? Is my brother Wyatt here? I'm trying to find him. And then slowly just creak around the middle.
Okay.
Until I can get her attention. And then
Yep.
whenever her attention's on me, then I guess we'll figure
Okay.
it out.
Yeah. Um. Okay. So the hag's eyes narrow as she examines you. Her suspicion is evident in her piercing gaze. Her voice, a mix of saccharine sweetness and underlying menace. She calls out to you. Come closer, dear child, she coos, extending a clawed hand. Don't be shy. Let me see you properly. For bringing such a little one to my humble abode. Have you come for a taste of my special pies? Or perhaps there's something else you seek? Her eyes glint with a sinister curiosity as she awaits your next move.
No, yeah, I'm just waiting on my brother. Have you seen him? I'm just trying to
Okay.
not be close to her so that because if she touches me, I'll lose
Yeah,
my.
yeah. Yeah. Well, she could. She still has to roll an intelligence check, right? There's still a check that needs to be made. So, and that check is determined. The DC of that check is determined by your spell casting prowess, right? So it's possible that your magic is so strong that even physical interaction with your illusion won't um, reveal anything. But there's a risk, obviously. Yeah. So, to that effect, I'm gonna have to ask you to roll a active, yeah, charisma. Not a persuasion.
Deception.
This is yeah, this would be a deception. Yeah, so a charisma deception check, please. However, I will allow you, given the use of your spell, to have advantage. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Sorry, what's the name of your brother again?
What?
What?
Okay.
That's
His name.
actually my dad's first name. What?
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 Like WYATT, I suppose.
ATT. WYATT.
ATT.
Wide Earp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
Like
say it
what
out loud for me, Sparrow? I want to
What?
hear it in
What?
text and
Wide Earp.
What?
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 What? Yeah, it's more pronounced white down here. Or
Yeah,
Wide
no, that's what I
Earp.
was like.
what?
You just say
What?
white.
White?
Wait.
Oh,
White.
oh,
Wait a minute there, White.
What
What?
incarnation?
Where's
What?
my?
Oh, that's a good D&D character. Wyatt in Tarnation.
What intonation?
Why did Tiny?
Incarnation. Are you doing this to us?
Alright. If Osthor dies, that's my character. It was
What
gonna be
Oh,
Oathbreaker Paladin Prague, but I think it'll have to be Ranger Watt in Tarnation.
Oh boy.
This is fucking good. Where's my fucking drums when I need them? Oh my god. Oh, why? Where is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Can anybody do a drum roll no, what's a drum and
Oh,
yeah.
that's easy. Hold on.
No. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for.
Oh,
Oh.
hold on.
Thank you. It deserves it. That was awesome. That was good. Mm. Okay. I almost choked on my wine while hearing that. Okay, so here it goes. Okay, so uh, word for word, what exactly is it that you tell this hag?
Well,
You should just follow him.
I'm just here for my brother. I'm not trying to get any close to you because I don't know you. My mama told me not to talk to strangers like you because you're kind of a little weird. I feel like this little Red Riding Hood situation going on here, or Hansel and Gretel. Which one you want to talk about? But
I mean, that's a totally
Dude.
different world there.
but
I didn't think Enzo was breaking the fourth wall, but it looks like he is. Okay. Anyway,
just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna say, can I take all these kids with me too? Cause I don't
Okay.
think they want pie anymore.
Oh, okay. So sorry, do you mention the word Wyatt or not?
Yeah, I'm looking for my brother too. I'm sure you heard me. I opened the door and knocked politely.
You were very polite, yeah.
Saw you had
Okay,
something going
okay.
on downstairs. I don't know what was going on.
Okay.
Wanna-
So the hag still sitting in her wooden creaking chair, still holding the girl on her lap. Um, her smile widens, revealing sharp yellow teeth as she leans in closer towards you. She stays sitting, but she leans forward slightly, her tone dripping with faux concern and twisted amusement. She doesn't even know how to conceal it. Wyatt, you say? Such a tragic tale, that one, she murmurs, her voice laced with faint sympathy. Yes, I remember him. A sweet boy, lost to the mists of Barovia. But you seem different. Tell me, child, are you here seeking solace in my pies? Or do you bring news from beyond the cursed lands? Her eyes gleam with cunning as she waits your response, ready to exploit, you feel, any weakness or doubt in your guise. So you get a sense that she doesn't completely believe your charade. Um, Obviously because you rolled a 9 deception, but she's playing along. She's feeding off of you. is what you get. Is the sense you feel.
Mm.
You're caught in a tricky situation.
Well, I know the jig is up,
Well, no, not
so
really. No. The jig's not up. Like she can't. Like you don't feel like your illusion has been pierced. It's not that. It's just she feels that whatever you are, you're not entirely what you seem to be. But she hasn't discerned like who you are. Like she can't tell that you're this warrior that's packing a great sword that's ready to whack her. She doesn't know that. You get a sense that although she doesn't hold completely buy the whole brother that's looking for Wyatt shtick, you know.
mm.
Mm. So sorry,
Well,
you sorry, and I forgot to ask you. You specified that you asked if you could bring all the children with you, correct?
yeah.
Okay. And so her demeanor changes quite quickly, and says, "But about bringing the children with you." You notice then her expression darkens momentarily, her eyes narrowing as she studies you closer from a distance. Her voice takes a tone of mock concern, and from what you can perceive, it's tinged with malice. "Oh, my dear child," she sighs, shaking her head slowly. "If only it were so simple. You see, these children, they are under my care now. Their destinies intertwined with the fate of my pies. To take them from me would be quite the ordeal. Why, I'm sure you understand." Her words drip with ominous implications, suggesting both her possessiveness over the imprisoned children, and the threat she poses to anyone who challenges her authority. Oh, by the way, you can clearly. Why don't you roll me an Arcana check right here and now? A intelligence Arcana check.
Intelligence, Arcana.
Yeah, intelligence Arcana.
Oh, I don't know if that was supposed to be
Oh,
advantage.
snap.
No, not with advantage. Just a regular one.
Oh,
Sorry. I don't want to
So
steal a
darn it.
crit. I didn't want to steal a 20 from you. My bad. It was not my intention.
That's a shame.
Oh my
Ooh,
god!
okay.
It almost went another 20.
Oh.
Okay, so here's what happens. So you definitely do know that this creature before you is a night hack. However, you don't right now in the current present situation. You can't recall much about night hags, unfortunately. You know things about night hags. It's just right now this situation is so dire and stressful that none of it comes to mind, unfortunately. So yeah, but this is definitely a night hag. You know that these are night hags.
well, could I just go ahead and take a couple kids back to the town? Their mom, Bella, was
Oh.
just worried about someone. I don't know who it is, but I'm just also
Bella?
yeah, Bella. You know Bella?
Oh boy.
You're so.
Like, yeah. Um. Yeah. How am I gonna respond to this? I'm liking this. This is interesting. Keeping on my toes. Um.
I feel like I should go up there and help, but I'm also curious just to see what happens if I don't do anything.
Okay. That's
I guess that I do have a question. Can us on the
yes.
first floor, can we hear any of this? Can me and Talia hear any of this?
That's a good point. That's a good question. You definitely can hear part of the conversation. So Ezio, from what I can see, he's still quite close to the. Well, is he? Where's the fucking? Oh, you moved. Did you move there?
Yeah, I said I was slowly creeping around the
You did say that. You crazy motherfucker. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
You crazy motherfucker.
All right. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, given that he's no longer in the stairwell, I would argue that you will have to roll a active perception check to try to discern any of the conversation. Unfortunately, yeah. If he was in the stairwell, I would say his conversation would echo and you would hear. But now,
I
yeah,
have a question
Sign up to
about
your
that.
shit.
Did he come from this
Yeah,
stairwell or this stairwell?
yeah, that's a good question too.
Because if he was from here, how'd you get past the hay?
you're actually right. This is how it should be right now. Okay, my bad. I
Oh,
fucked
okay.
this up so bad. Yeah.
My bad.
So for whatever reason, I thought the stairwell was, yeah. So sorry. So sorry. Sorry, school. Yeah,
All
Dana
good.
brings up a very good point. This was I had the stairwells confused. I'll blame it on the wine. So yeah, this stairwell on the top here is basically the top of the stairwell that you would have climb up from, and then the stairwell that leads to the third floor is this one here. So she would have been opposite to the stairwell that leads to the second floor. So she would have been, yeah, shoot, what the fuck? Okay, she would have been here. Okay.
The fuck?
my fing- my fingers are not following my brain. Okay, so yeah, so she would have been here. So she would have been here, and on that chair, you would have come in from this square here. So yeah, so if I were to have you move to the right like you did initially, you would have been in this square. Is that okay with you?
That's all right with me.
Sounds good. Okay, and these
Let's see.
boxes on the right would be where the children are being held. If you see boxes, yeah, that's where they're being held. Okay.
So you're talking about
So
active perception checks to know
yes,
what
and
the
anybody,
conversation
yes. So anybody
is
who
about.
wants to yeah, anyone who wants to kind of try to lean into the conversation and try to hear what's being said, will have to do an active perception, unfortunately. So right now, Sakura can't make any sense of it. She can't hear anything. Talia does though. So with 15, sorry, if you beat 15 DC at least, uh, you can hear bits and pieces. If you beat 20 though, you can pretty much hear the whole conversation.
I hear
So and
everything.
you hear everything. Yeah.
I can
Okay.
hear God.
So Talia,
I
you
see dead
maneuver.
people.
You hop onto the uh, the table on the first floor where obviously the corpse of the child lies, and
Oh god, I'm standing on top of the kid.
yes, careful not to step on it to show any disrespect to a deceased child. You try to bring your head closer to the floor, to the ceiling above. And through the wooden beams, you can actually hear most of the conversation. So, yeah,
Oh, it's wooden. You said it's wooden?
it's all wood. This whole place is made of wood, with the exception of maybe the walls are made of brick and masonry and terracotta. So but the interior is mostly made of wood. The flooring from the flooring, from the cabinetries to the most of the yeah, all the stairway is all made of wood. This place is highly flammable, no doubt about it. If that's what you're trying to ask me, it is. It's no
And
doubt.
how high up is the ceiling?
So the first, so yeah, so the floors, the ceiling isn't the same on each floor. This is one of those maps that's a little annoying. So the first floor, I would say the ceiling is no more than 8 feet high. So if you were to stand on the table, you would be able to almost you would probably have to climb somewhat, but it would be easily for you to latch onto something on the roof, on the ceiling, like for example, a chandelier that's hanging from which has multiple candles that are lighting the room. you're able to hang on to that and kind of get your head close or your ears close to the ceiling, and therefore hear what's happening above. And that's what you're doing right now to discern the
Okay.
conversation. However, you do know from memory, you recall that the second floor ceiling is much higher, and then the third floor we're back to a shorter, I guess, not a room that's not as tall. And then the final floor, I'm not sure if you went to the final floor, but I mean, based on what you saw from the outside, the final floor would be very small. So yeah, the ceiling's not the same height on each floor. The second floor is where the ceiling's the highest, definitely above 8 feet tall.
Okay. Just getting ideas for something now.
Ew, I don't like ideas. Okay.
And I'm pretty
Especially if they
sure
come
I
from
can't hear
Steve.
anything being outside. And
I get
It's
nervous
three
when
floors
Steve
above.
has ideas.
It's
Okay.
just questionable if it works. I don't
Mm.
know,
Right.
but I'm
Yeah, well,
considering testing it.
run them by me. I'll be honest and frank. Yeah.
So, how would Booming Blade do against breaking wood?
Um, you'll have to read the spell description. So
Mm.
any spell that specifies I need to target a creature, I would rule that you can't target mass or inanimate objects. Um, however, if it doesn't specify that, you can go ahead and use it to strike whatever structure you want or mass you want. I don't care. But it's really dependent on the description of the spell.
I thought
So I'm gonna
booming
go
blade you
raw.
had to move to make it go.
It has at higher levels. It does damage on thunder damage on hit,
Oh, nice.
along with the move contingency.
Yeah. Yeah. So it has that catch 22 where if the movie get hit, but yeah, it's in higher levels. It does just flat out extra ton thunder damage on hit.
That is cool.
But yeah, that's why
Yeah.
the melee cantrips, as we call them, Booming Blade and Green Flame Blade, are definitely up there in terms of tier listing for cantrips. They're among the best cantrips in the game.
God damn, it does have to be a creature.
It has to be a creature, eh? Yeah, that's the
Which
thing. So
gives me another idea.
yeah, fuck.
Does the
Sure.
creature have to
But
be
all-
alive or dead?
But the question still remains:
Yes.
how would the thunder energy say a creature was on the floor, and you stabbed it with a booming blade, and the thunder energy exploded? Would that
Yes.
possibly destroy the wood?
Yes, it would. It would do damage to anything surrounding it. Yes.
Okay.
I would rule that thunder. Yeah, the thunder damage from a spell would damage the surrounding environment. That's no question.
Doesn't matter the size of the creature.
Are you
No.
going to hit a chicken?
He is gonna fucking hit a chicken.
You're making fried chicken. Oh my gosh.
It's more like a exploding chicken.
Well, I mean, would that work? Because I was gonna stab the owl.
Oh, you were gonna stab
Oh,
your
the
fucking familiar.
At first,
didn't
I
think you
thought
had
you
it
were
in
gonna
you.
stab the dead kid.
Okay, this isn't a sign that Burr is getting to the PC. I don't know what is. Okay, yes, definitely it will work. It is a perverted way of using a spell, though. I gotta say, I'm proud of you. Okay, so,
Okay, but also question: would the dead body work? Out of
no,
It's still a
curiosity.
creature.
Okay.
no. So honestly, I wouldn't care if a body, like, if somebody told me that a body counted as a creature, I wouldn't say, okay, sure. But somebody on the, what's it called? Fucking what is the name of the guy who does the rules for 5th edition?
Jeremy
That
Crawford.
wizard. Yes, Jeremy Crawford has ruled that a like a corpse doesn't count as a creature, despite it being a creature if it were alive. So unfortunately,
So the heart needs to be pumping.
yeah, exactly. So since Crawford has spoken, I can't cross Crawford. So yeah, although I don't agree with everything that Crawford says, sometimes Crawford says shit that I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But in this case, I'm willing to agree. It's fine if they ruled it makes sense, right? A creature has to be alive, fine. But again, a creature, though, an undead creature would count as a creature. That's why where I was kind of like lenient on the definition, because technically the undead is dead. But the way Crawford was explaining it is if it's a creature that's a threat, then it's a creature. You know what I mean? If it's there on the floor lying, because people were going back, people were were not receptive to his response. They were kind of saying, well, what about undeads and what about constructs, right? That's the first two things that come to mind, right? A construct's not a creature, it's not alive. It's animated, but it's not alive. So what's the difference between a construct and a dead body? And Crawford kind of had to awkwardly explain that. It wasn't clear cut. And then undead, of course, being another glaring elephant in the room. Well, fuck, if he's dead, an undead's dead, but it's just a threat still. It's walking around and it's an active threat. So how does that differ from a corpse? So the mental gymnastics that Crawford had to go through was kind of staggering, but at the end of the day, he ruled that constructs and undead are creatures, but a corpse ain't. So that's where we're at.
Mm.
Hmm.
I
So yeah, blame Crawford. Don't blame me. I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it as I'm trying to follow the general ruling here. But I mean, an argument can be made either way. It's one of those weird rulings. So, but
Okay,
I'll
so
rule
then
that no,
so then that leads to another question. Are there any rats around?
no, no.
You
There are
got
no rats in
chicken.
here. You got chicken.
There's
You
chicken.
got chickens. There's a chicken coop. There's a few chickens in there. You can
Are
hear
there
them
actually
on
are there
audio.
actually alive chickens in there?
Yeah, there are live chickens in there. You can hear them
Oh,
on
then
the
we're
audio.
using. Oh yeah, then we're
Yeah, I
using a
can hear
chicken
'em.
bomb.
yeah, we can hear him
Oh
quack.
fuck. Yeah, I've
That
I've actively
now
I've yeah
does
I actively search for a chicken sound effect to add to this fucking room. Okay, there are chickens in this room, but yes, there's only a few. There's not like a shit ton of chickens. The coop is bare, if we so to speak. It's maybe two chickens in there. So whatever
ratting.
trick you're gonna try to pull there, Talia, you got two chances. Provided the
Yeah.
chicken
Poor
has one
chicken.
HP. Poor chicken.
No
And
idea
I'm
if
just
this would even work the way
I'm
I want it to.
So by the way, this animal cruelty shit that's gonna happen in a few rounds is not even my doing. I'm just gonna point that out. I have nothing to do
It's
with it.
all me.
But full disclaimer, animal cruelty inbound. Okay.
He's preparing a meal. Let's just put it
Just
there.
kidding. So yeah. Yeah. So with that being said, what does he want to do with I just want to clarify what's happening with the chickens.
Do I want to put this plan into motion right away? So considering I can hear the conversation, can I tell where the hag is on the second floor?
Oh, that's gonna be hard. No, you can't.
Are there
Not with a
holes on the
21.
floorboard?
I mean, one would argue that the floorboards are withered and creak. Yeah, I mean, there's cracks, obviously. Like, if you were to cast a spell like Gaseous Form, you could easily slither up there, no problem, through the cracks. But I won't argue that it's enough. I, yeah, to determine where the hag is exactly. No, you didn't roll high enough for that. If had you rolled a 20, 30, sure. Sky's the fucking
Can
limit when you roll 30.
can Venric roll?
Uh, It's hard though because you're asking a bird to determine the location. It's a very complex order.
He does
Um,
he does have advantage on perception checks with sight or hearing.
I guess. So how would you structure the order to Venric? Reminding you that it's a creature that has has beast level intelligence.
So he can't technically speak to me. right? Because
No,
you can't
they can't.
talk.
No, they can't. They can
Can't you just use vision?
telepathically. Yeah, but that would require the bird to go up to the second floor.
Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to cast invisibility on Venric.
Whoa, that's a huge cost. Okay.
What the hell?
Yeah, I was not. You know when you don't expect something from your players, this is one of those cases. Okay, so
Why can't you just put it on yourself?
I don't want to step up there. Let the bird go.
Okay.
Huh.
That's funny.
It is now,
Okay,
so
go
it is
ahead.
quiet. Unless it
Yeah.
hoots.
Oh my god, I can't write. I'm too drunk. Okay, one second. Is there a typo in invisibility? No, there's not. Okay, I got this shit. Okay, here goes. All right. Okay, so Talia, you speak an arcane incantation, and it weaves through the air with a flick of your fingers. And your suddenly Venric vanishes from sight. The air around the owl shimmers briefly before settling into a nearly imperceptible distortion, blending seamlessly into its surroundings. Despite its invisibility, faint sounds of its movements, soft wing beats, and occasional hoots betray its presence to those within with keen senses. Okay, so yeah, we cast invisibility on Venric. Now
And
what?
he's gonna head up to the second floor.
Oh damn! Shit. Okay, so and through him you hope to perceive
And I'm going to
what Ezio
look.
perceives.
I'm going to look through his eyes while I'm
Gotcha.
down here.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so through. Okay, so
And he's gonna do this stealthily, of course. I don't want to be discovered.
yeah. Okay.
Owl
You do
flight
this.
doesn't.
Okay, so roll me. Yeah, so roll me a stealth check, please.
Yeah, you know, in hindsight, maybe I should have gone. My stealth is better. Oh well. We're already committed.
You in it
Where
now.
are you? Stealth 14.
Ooh. Okay. That's actually interesting.
I'm scared that it's interesting.
Let's check something.
Did we fuck up? Probably.
Does the owl have advantage because of the flight? There's literally no sound for an owl while it's flying.
I mean, yeah, does he get advantage because he's invisible?
That too.
No. Invisible just allows him to hide in plain sight. He doesn't need. He
I
doesn't need
have
Okay.
concealment.
proof
Doesn't
that
need
owls
cover.
don't make any sound. See the chat.
Oh. Okay. Let's see what you can see. I have to check something real quick. How a night hag? What is the perception? Passive.
This is probably
Okay.
bad.
Okay. I see. Okay, so you order. So you order to move to the second floor, correct?
Yes.
You order. Yeah. Okay. So you're so Van Rick moves stealthily as possible. That is to the second floor of Bone Grinder. Its keen senses or perceive the surroundings with sharp clarity. It navigates cautiously, avoiding obstacles in the dimly lit interior of the windmill. The air carries a faint aroma, a mix of baked goods and something more sinister, hinting at the macabre activities within. From its vantage points, the owl can observe the layout of the room. The cages would imprison children, and perhaps catch a glimpse of the night hag, unsettling presence as it moves through the shadows. However, what shocks you is that as the owl perches itself on a nearby wall, the hag immediately turns its attention towards it, piercing its invisibility. So the owl seems to know. No, sorry. The hag seems to know of the owl's presence. Either it heard it or it saw it. So either it can pierce through invisibility, or at the very least, it can hear the owl. So it has perceived the owl.
Okay. Do I at least get a chance to get the layout of the floor by seeing through the owl's eyes?
Like I said, so you can see children that are being. Uh, 1 second. What did I read? Yeah, so you can notice multiple cages would imprison children within. Um, yeah, you can telepathically speak to it, so you could ask it for more precise information. For example, the number of children, or where they're located.
Through the eyes, I can see where the hag is.
All right, you can see through the eyes, so this is a redundant question. Okay, yeah, so yeah, you can see where the hag is, and you can discern that there are 5 children up there that are each within their respective cage, if you will.
Okay. Well, I'm willing to try this now. the owl's been compromised, so I think I just go for it and we see if this idea works. So, yeah, fuck it, let's try this. So I'm gonna grab one of those chickens that are down here.
Boy.
Poor chicken.
Boy.
Okay, so before
Oh.
as you reach out
Winner,
to
winner,
as you do
chicken
your
dinner.
plot and reach out to
Yeah.
one of the chickens in the coop, right?
Oh,
You definitely hear the hag speak, and
we almost heard
actually anyone at this point can actually roll. Sorry, who rolled a 20 or higher earlier? It was just Talia, correct?
Yeah,
For the perception.
I'm outside.
Yeah. Obviously you can. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
Talia. So Talia, you can roll an intelligence check to try to see if you can
Okay,
recognize the voice.
Discord died on me for a second, so I missed everything you said.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So all I wanted to say is that the fact that the hag has perceived your owl caused a reaction from the hag, and now I just wanted to. The hag speaks, and so I want you to roll an intelligence check to see if you can recognize the voice of the hag.
Intelligence?
Yeah, just in regular intelligence. No skill attached.
16.
Okay. You recognize the voice as that of Morgantha's. So it's not Bella that's on the second floor. Well, I mean, the one talking at the very least is not Bella. It's Morgantha. Okay?
Okay.
So this is what you hear Morgantha say. She says, so her voice, and Ezio, obviously you hear this, right? It's directed at you, actually, Ezio. She cuts through the eerie stillness of the windmill, laced with a mixture of amusement, but also disdain. And she says, "So, you send your feathered friend to spy for you, One would think that you're more than just a simple child." Her words drip with dark amusement. "Do you think I'm blind to your tricks? Your games amuse me, little one, but remember, Bone Grinder sees all, knows all. Your deceptions unravel in its embrace." Her voice echoes faintly in the cramped space, a subtle warning warped in the veil of a taunting certainty. So she definitely is calling you out.
Oh, so she knows. She knows who I am.
Well, No, she doesn't know who you are, but she knows you are tricking her, attempting to trick her. She's calling you out, although she can't determine who. Like she doesn't know you're Ezio, but she knows you're not who you presume to be.
You also
And this
don't
is
know that the
because,
owl's there. I think, right?
uh, well, Ezio I think does because his passive perception is pretty. Let's see here. What's your passive perception? Ezio's passive perception is 13. Oh, you don't know. So you have no idea what just happened. Okay, so no, you don't. You don't know. That's funny. That's hilarious, actually. You're like wondering what the hell just happened. Why is she so?
What is she talking about?
Why is she? Yeah, what's she talking about? Why is she so defensive? Yeah.
Well, I'm just out here trying to find my brother, but cause Bella, right? Like I was saying before, uh, wanted me to come over here and get these kids. I just can we talk outside? I just need this aroma of pie is just engulfing me, and I don't like it. I don't like it anymore. No, no, I don't like it. Mm-mm. Oh, and how? I thought you were blind. How could you see me?
Who's blind?
The hag, right? Yeah, I thought hags were blind, or they had like, they're old, old ladies. They got bad eyesight.
Does she have cataracts?
Okay. You're playing the old lady trick. Oh my god. Okay. That's so disrespectful. Okay. So Morgatha's laughter. Sorry. Oh fuck, I slipped there. Oh my god. Okay. You don't know this is Morgatha, but okay, cat's out of the bag, I guess. So the hag's laughter echoes through the windmill, a chilling sound that reverberates off the old worn walls of Bone Grinder. Talk to you outside, you say. Her voice is tinged with mocked innocence. Oh, clever little one. But you can't fool me. I see through your games like glass. Come closer, child, and let us play a different game, one where your illusions unravel before the truth. Her words carry a subtle threat, layered with a sinister undertone that hints at the consequences of deception. What is it that you do?
Just gonna go ahead walk back down the stairs.
Okay. I'd like to put my plan into motion quickly.
So you grab the chicken, and what happens?
Also, can I lift the chicken with Mage Hand, or is it too heavy for Mage Hand?
No, no, no. Actually, it works. You can lift the chicken with mage hand.
Okay, so I know where Morgantha is on the second floor, thanks to.
No,
No?
no, you don't know exactly where she is. Her
But then I
voice
look through
resonates on the
but I
second
look
floor.
through Venric's eyes.
Okay, sure. Yes, you do. Yes, you're right. Okay, well, sure. Okay, I'll allow you that. Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold the chicken up with Mage Hand underneath where Morgantha is sitting, and I'm going to
Okay.
stab the chicken with a booming bladed
Oh
silver short sword.
my god. Okay. Okay.
Wait, what?
And we're just gonna see if this works. If it doesn't, that kid's dead. That's all I got. Also, I whispered to Sakura, "Be ready to beat the shit out of a hag if this actually works."
I just want to let everyone know that this campaign started with Ozdor shenanigans with the chicken, and here we are,
That's
2
actually
years
true.
later, doing weird shit with a chicken again for no good
Okay.
reason.
It's worth a try.
Just a floating chicken.
Okay.
It probably doesn't work. but I wanted to try it.
Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna so obviously you can hit the chicken. Chicken's not gonna avoid your strike. Good luck. So you hit the chicken, no problem. Then roll the damage on the chicken. The chicken will then what? Has to move in order
Evaporate.
to. It has to move in order to trigger the
Uh,
explosion.
it's
Correct.
I want the like the one that acts on hits, that thunder damage. The idea
Okay.
being that thunder damage breaks the wooden floor.
Okay. So roll me the damage.
Okay. What's the damage again for that one hit? Let me double check again. Booming blade. Okay, so it would just be this. Oh, it's probably not gonna do it. I had to try. That's 4 thunder damage.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, in a as you strike down the chicken with booming blade, and it erupts in a thunderous wave of damage that damages the floor above. It's not enough to bring the floor caving down, unfortunately.
I grab another chicken.
However, shit. This is mine.
Did you cut out, Paul?
Sorry about that. I lost my earphone. I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back. Okay. Okay. So, as I was saying, it's enough to do some damage to the floor above, but just not enough to have it cave in, right? So, um, so dust and debris rain. Dust and debris kind of scatter across the first floor. Morgana shrieks at the attempt, but she continues to clutch the frightened children to her chest, and her voice is now laced with fury that echoes throughout the windmill. You dare! Her words seethe with rage. You are fools with your insolence. You must be careful. As much as the children need these pies, and the people of Barovia need them, so do some of you. Would you forsaken this with your hubris? I would think twice before you bring this place down.
Do I
It's
hear
obvious
the
now.
explosion?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And you hear her scream in anger. And she adds to Edzo and says, it's obvious now, little child, that you are not here for your brother Wyatt. I don't know who you are, but you're likely one of these fools that thinks that they can bring us down. I'll make my next move clear. Either you leave this place and leave us alone, or these children will suffer your hubris.
Or you can catch me outside.
I won't say it again. Leave now, or these children will die. Children's I can replace. The question
I have,
now is, are you willing to let them die for your goals?
I have a question.
Is destroying this place more important than saving the innocence and the lives of these children?
Yeah, we're gonna save these children. But I do have a question. Can I Misty Step into punching her in the face, or is that a
You can. It's just I'm just letting you know that she still has a child on her lap, and
or
a
could
child
I
is not.
like Misty step into getting the kid, like grappling
You
the kid?
can. You can, but you'll have to wrestle the kid out of her arms. So that's just another thing, right? So
Oh,
again, these are all possible solutions. I mean, possible maneuvers, but they comes some risk comes with them. Now, what you know about night hags is that they are strong, physically strong,
not
right?
as
They're not
strong as
old
me.
ladies. Well, they are strong. They are deceptively strong. And yes, and they're capable melee combatants, right? Their claws are very sharp, and they can fell warriors in combat just by fighting with their claws.
If
So wrestling a child from their arms will be a feat. It won't not be easy. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying it won't necessarily be easy. These are not frail women or old ladies, if you will.
if
Yep.
if is to attack the hag, would he have advantage because she has a kid in her arms?
No, not necessarily. No, the child is just grappled to her. Doesn't grappling something doesn't affect your AC or even your reflex, your dexterity saving throws. It doesn't have an impact on that. It just means that your movement is restricted because you have to carry something around. Um, but other than that, it doesn't affect your AC or anything else. No.
I'm gonna walk over to Osthor and ask him to Eldritch Blast the spot where I just blew up a chicken.
Oh boy.
And I'm also gonna grab another chicken, and we're gonna repeat this process.
Oh Lord. I did specify there was only 2 chickens left in the coop. Okay. Um. Okay. So is this really what's happening? Okay.
It's the plan
This
I
is
got.
also the fucking Bell situation all over again.
It fucking is.
This is the gang
But it's
recycles
not
all their
me this
old
time.
jokes.
This is you guys not learning from your past mistakes. Okay.
First
That
of all,
was a
you have
mistake.
I haven't done anything this whole session, and we have Ezio disguising himself as a child, Talia blowing up chickens.
I have done nothing
Yeah.
either. So
The bird is talking in a gosh darn country accent.
Okay. So are you casting Eldritch Blast, Ostor?
If I kill children, is that going to affect my alignment?
Of
This is
course it
my
will.
plan. It won't affect yours.
No, but
If
if
any,
you no
it's
if
on
you
my head. This is my plan.
okay, let's so actions determine alignment. Okay, it's not just what you believe, it's your actions determine your alignment. So, yes, if you know that your actions will willingly lead to the death of a child, you have to keep that in consideration. It could be considered as a bad act, right? In most scenarios.
Okay, so can I look at the floorboards and kind of judge their structural integrity?
You can do an intelligence nature check.
Intelligence, nature. Ah, I see. For wood?
Oh yeah.
you're not
Wood
me.
is natural.
Why are
Yeah,
you
no,
rolling a
that's
D? Why is it there a D4 being rolled? Okay. Oh, yes, the damage for the okay. Nature. Yeah, you have no idea. You don't know.
mm-hmm. Um so
Oh,
just they're on the second floor, correct?
Yes.
if I hear any more commotion, I'm gonna break the roof.
Okay.
I always go. The only plan I got here is we send her crashing through the
Wait.
ceiling. She falls down. In the confusion, the grip on the child will loosen. We get the child away and we start killing this hag.
And
That's
then
about all I got.
Ezio Misty steps into the child and then travels out of the window. Yeah, this is like an action movie.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you could get the child out, I could fuck them up, but
Yeah,
Also, there's more children out there than just the one that's about to die.
or I can grapple the hag with the Misty step outside and then drag her outside the window, and then we can all just
Can he grapple the kid and then Misty step? Would that just like instantly grab
Can
the
you
kid
Misty
out
Step
of her
holding someone?
arms? Or
It
is
would. It would.
it would?
Anything-
So yeah, just
anything,
Yeah.
yeah. Anything you touch and teleport with will teleport with you. Yes.
there you go. Grab the kid and
Well-
then Misty step.
Wait, I'm curious about something.
well, let's go ahead and grab the kid and Misty step because she wants to touch me. The hag.
Okay, so what is it? Okay, so Ezio would cast Misty Step. What does Osthorn tell you to do?
I'm just
you
checking
know what?
something real quick.
I'll invest in Talia's plan.
Which is what is your
Eldritch
part of
blasting the ceiling.
the plan? Okay.
Once I hear that, I'm breaking the roof.
Okay.
I need to remember this is a thing with Find Familiar. That I can cast a spell through him. Yeah, fuck. If she didn't know that the owl was there, I could have the owl Misty step out with the kid.
Oh,
I think, yeah, it has to be anything with touch. Right?
yes, you have to touch. Well, again, no, check the spell because maybe the spell specify it has to be you and only you.
Okay, yeah, range self. Okay, yeah, never mind. Wouldn't work.
Okay, so it wouldn't work. So again, range self, yeah. You get teleported. Actually, now that I think about it, it wouldn't work with another person. Not Misty Step. Because it's range self, yeah. Alright, so right now I have a Eldritch Blast going to the ceiling underneath the hag. What is
Then yeah,
Talia
this is the
doing?
only plan I got. We're putting another chicken up there too, and I'm gonna stab it
Yeah.
with the booming blade.
I have a
Okay.
question.
Question.
Could Talia use, or could Sakura attach a grappling hook to the ceiling and yank it down?
I don't have a grappling hook.
I
but-
have a grappling hook.
I also have one.
Okay, so what is Sakura doing?
Yeah, what am I doing?
Actually, why couldn't she just fucking attack the support beams?
Yeah, I could do that.
Fuck, she
I
probably
guess.
could just
What?
punch her
I-
hands
I-
through the wood and drag the hag down, huh?
I do like the idea of us bringing down this windmill on all of us, and one of us just being like the lone survivor.
It's just
Sparrow's just like, what the fuck? Everyone's dead. You know what? That's hilarious to me. I think I'm ready to Eldritch Blast it, unless anybody
I'm-
else is going to assist in damage.
you Eldritch Blast, I'm gonna stab the chicken.
Sakura, are you gonna do anything?
What do you want me to do? What do you do?
I
I don't know. Do you have anything to like damage a ceiling?
I would say be
well,
ready.
how
Be
high
ready
is
to
the-
grab the kid. if this actually
What
works.
kid? Oh,
There's a
I'm like,
hostage.
I'm like, I don't know anything about
Right.
that. The dead kid? You want me to pick up the? I mean, yeah. Weird.
I don't think you
How high are the
conveyed plan
ceilings
real
in
well
here?
there.
Ceiling here is 8 feet. No, sorry. Yeah, no, 8 feet here. Yeah.
Would I be able to, like, the spot that Talia was trying to target, hit it with my
Yeah.
axe? Like,
Yeah. You'll have to just roll an attack roll and do damage.
okay, I can do that if you want
Okay.
me to
Alright,
do that.
So
we have a
everybody roll their
trifecta,
damage.
Paul.
Combined effort right here to
we have
break the floor.
triple combo. Let's go. Okay, everybody roll their damage.
Oh snap!
Oh, Jesus
Okay,
Oh snap!
Christ.
Does it?
That's not
Oh
funny.
man.
that
Wouldn't-
should do at least 13 damage if it's a crit, because it's minimum max damage.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Okay.
So I should have done at least 21 damage.
Even if this ends up being a horrible plan, I'm happy. I'll went along with it.
Do you want me to roll for the roof damage too?
Yes, you can.
Pressure it
Uh,
in. Who knows what the
Also,
fuck's on those
the big-
higher floors?
oh my god!
Can
Oh
we
my
just
god.
appreciate
That is max
the-
damage right there.
the
Wow.
pure mental onslaught of like somebody trying to break the floor under you and a giant drunk bird ripping through your roof?
They don't know that. They don't know I'm there, up there.
Okay. So here's what happens. Okay, so you guys all do your Sakura attacks the ceiling, so does Ostor and Talia. So as the combined assault shakes the very foundation of Bone Grinder, Marganda's enraged shriek fills the air. Dust and debris swirl around her as she struggles to regain her footing amidst the collapsing wreckage. Her grip on the child tightens, a mixture of protectiveness and fury evident in her eyes. She screams, "You fools! You will pay dearly for this!" Her voice booms, reverberating with malice. She casts a withering glare at you all, her features twisted in a mask of hatred and determination. The windmill grows and creaks, a testament to the relentless battle unfolding within its crumbling walls. And Sparrow, you burst through the roof, the wood splinters, and shatters around you, echoing the chaos below. Your Arakoka form fills the space with a flurry of feathers and the sharp scent of alcohol. Landing with precision amidst the debris, you survey the scene, your eyes locking onto Morgantha and the child she holds hostage. Is there anything you want to tell Morgantha?
I
At this
thought I
time?
was in the fourth floor.
Yeah, but you have so much movement that going through the third floor and then going through the second floor and the whole that you'd be able to get there in time. You have what, 80 movement speed? You can get there easy. So this works.
Is there anything to look at? And I mean, I don't know what's going on down there. I just hear
No,
explosions, and then I don't
Yeah, so
actually
if
have
you-
a
if you-
plan to go anywhere.
my idea was I thought you were I was under the impression that you were going to break the ceiling in order to hurry up to get down there. So if you do, you have no issues getting there.
Oh,
This is
if
this
I
is what
see
you
children up in the fourth floor or the third floor, do I see any?
Second floor.
There's
You
no
do, on
children
second
up there.
floor. Your second floor, children on the second floor only.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I guess I would go past if I did. If I didn't see any children up there, then
did see.
yes, I would go down. Yep. To the
Okay, so
second floor.
you see children. You see children on the second floor, the
Okay.
floor that basically Morganta fell through. Yes.
Then I start opening them cages.
Okay. Okay. So that's going to be your plan to open the cages.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because
Gotcha. Gotcha.
she's
Okay.
falling through, right?
She did.
So she didn't see me yet.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So you don't say anything here. You just now you
Mm-mm.
focus on the children. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna stop here for tonight because it's 2 o'clock. But this was really cool, and we're probably gonna maybe have a fight next game. We'll see how this pans out. But yeah, at this point, I think conflict is unavoidable, but we'll see. You never know. So yeah, so everybody will gain 250 XP from the role play.
Too fitting.
And yeah, and this was cool. I mean, it was more about setting tones. It was more focused on narrative description, but it sets the tone for a good fight, I think. So dramatic fight. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, don't forget that I
Yeehaw.
grabbed the little girl when I Misty stepped out
Yes.
there.
Oh, I forgot about your Misty Step. I didn't describe that.
It's okay.
Add
So
it to
let's
the
do it next round.
recap.
No, so no. But let's do it next turn because now you see the child, right? You see the child falling. No, but remember, Misty Step doesn't work with a child. You can't bring another person with you with Misty Step. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. It only works for you. So you could reach out to her and grab her, try to use
You'll
the
fall with
distraction.
them, I guess. Right?
Yeah, or you can leave. Well, no, he's not next to her. She doesn't fall with her, but he could lead to the hole, right, and try to take advantage of the distraction to save the child. So, but let's figure that out next turn. But yeah, Misty Step won't allow you to teleport another person. Misty Step doesn't work that way, unfortunately. So, does that make sense? School?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? All my rambling?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does. Okay. All right. So we'll stop here for tonight. Note your XP. And we'll see what happens next game. But I will emphasize you trying to reach for the girl, correct? School? That's what you're trying to do.
Say that one more time.
You're gonna focus on trying to reach for the girl and save the child,
Yes.
regardless if you're okay. So I'll keep that in mind for next game. So we'll see how that pans out. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. So I hope you guys had fun. I know the emphasis was more on description and feel and tone than actual action and combat. But hope you guys had fun.
Yep.
And
It was
yeah,
quite
so,
interesting.
cool.
Interesting.
Excellent. Perfect. So next game we'll probably have some combat. But yeah. So let me know if you guys can't make it next week. But like I
Well,
said,
fast, Steve.
we lost Steve. Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. But like I wanted to say, as we will have a game next weekend, but I think the weekend after that we won't because I'll be on vacation. So just so you guys know. All right.
Right.
Alrighty.
Sounds good. Perfect. It's just a 2 week vacation. It's nothing too insane. So we'll probably miss 2 weeks of no games and then come back to our regular schedule. If you guys have vacation, please let me know so I can plan accordingly. But yeah, but we definitely will have a game next Saturday unless work comes in the way or whatever. So with that being said, I wish you all a good weekend and a good week, and I'll catch you all next Saturday.
Indeed.
Good night,
Awesome.
everybody.
Good
Good night.
night.
Thanks for the
Good
game.
night.
Alrighty then. I can stop with the accent. Okay, so yeah, that was interesting. I have a vacation starting the 4th. Oh, nice. That is very nice. Well deserved, dude. Well deserved. Let's see. Who is... Oh, Salty already switched over. There's quite a few people on. Someone's actually streaming Deep Rock. I need people to play First Ascendant with me. Oh, Ishi's playing that right now. I don't have it installed. I don't... How big is that? Oh, hold on a second. But yeah, if nobody has it, it's on your Xbox. Oh, well, that doesn't help me. I got limited space. I probably have I probably can't install that. Let's see. Yeah, let's go say hi to Fox Assassin. Fox is currently streaming Deep Rock Galactic. Look at that. Yeah, I won't be able to. That's really big. I probably have 10 gigs available. And Fox also just started streaming, so let's go say hi to Fox. I'm most likely gonna stream tomorrow night. I am back on night shift. Stream tomorrow night will depend on T22 Gaming, if anything. So if not, if T isn't gonna stream tomorrow night or play with me tomorrow night, then it will be a Final Fantasy 7 kind of night. So look forward to that. Sorry, not sorry. That's what she... Oh, wow. Lotus! Sticky, 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 sticky. I could play. Never mind. Oh, you could play? So, wait, what was the... I know I had a plan with T and Sparrowhawk, but it really depends on them. What could you play? I'm being bad. Obviously. Anyway. Yeah. So look forward to tomorrow night. If it's not with T and Sparrowhawk, then I will play Final Fantasy 7 and see if I can beat Sephi and finish the game. So you can help with the sticky too. Wait, you haven't even redeemed that chat reward, so just saying. Here are my chat chat messages, or no wait, raid messages. I can't even. Yo. Okay. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Sleep tight. Sleep dreams. And if you are in the other side of the world, have a fantastic rest of your day. You guys are awesome. Good night, y'all. I need to copy this, but I can't. Oh my gosh. All right. Good night, everyone. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow.